everybody. Welcome to Near Mint Condition, a channel where you can be part of a positive, honest community and lay claim to some comic book knowledge. And I'm the astonishing Melanie, the wife of.
I'm the Uncanny Omar, and it
And
has
friends of-
begun.
Wait, just like
Yeah. TikTok Tina, or better known as White Cat Cosplay.
Are you really better known as White Cat Cosplay around these parts?
I mean, on TikTok I am, but here I'm known as TikTok Tina or professional word Tina.
professional word.
It's the.
I mean, I could say it, but I'm gonna try to keep it PG,
That's
at least
right.
PG-13.
That's right.
You're so sweet. We'll see where that goes after we're drinking
PG-13
a
on
little
prom
bit.
night. That's what my daughter. We made Lydia take a picture of. She's like, "You all look like
You're going
you
to
got
prom.
prom." Like, yeah, dude.
No, I just had I had to do a Marvel video announcement. So
No, I said let's dress up because I bought this dress and never wore it. I just took off the tag, bought it like 5 years ago.
Hannah-
I know you messaged me and you're like, "We're dressing up," and I'm like, "I'm gonna wear what I wore to work."
Squirrel Girl
I
Omnibus
knew
2.
somebody's gonna say
Roberto
that.
Rodriguez, Squirrel Girl Omnibus 2. No
Oh,
PG-13,
man.
said Omar to keep it P. We'll see how this goes.
Rodimus Prime Rib is underdressed.
You don't.
How
I don't.
underdressed
Let's
are
just
you?
imagine everybody's got suit ties and what else? Dresses. People wear
Oh, okay.
dresses. Whatever
Let me
you're
see
comfortable
if
with.
I just want to show off the.
You want to show your dress?
So
All right.
So classic. I wish, and it's got a train on it that's getting
Marble
caught on the
Bab.
wheels of this chair.
The only person missing is David Gabriel.
Aw.
He's here at heart. He texted me congratulations. So, yeah, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, wonderful week so far. I did.
Sweet Evening Breeze was out of stock. So we did not get Sweet Evening Breeze, you guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
We've got different lines.
And it's a celebration, and it's weird because
And
like
Omar does have pants on.
I do have cancer. Do I need it? I'm not saying that. God bless America.
Can we confirm?
Yes, you can confirm. It's weird because here in the state of Kentucky, we're suffering a big disaster in eastern Kentucky. So it felt like, oh man, it's like a celebration, and I'm like, how so our thoughts and prayers with the people out there in eastern Kentucky. I have several friends that have family and friends out there. I have friends out there, and it's been a nightmare. And we've donated some stuff yesterday, and we're gonna donate some more stuff. Gonna donate some comics to the kiddos out there because I mean, people have lost everything. People have lost not just their homes. I mean, I'm talking people have lost pets. People have lost loved ones. So it's horrible. But yeah, just trying to stand strong for the people out there, state of Kentucky. So yeah, this is our anniversary for 70K. We'll be doing
an ALF announcement.
No, I'm sorry, nobody's that lucky as James Abel in the chat spreading rumors. What's up,
the cork
man?
is gonna fly.
You did that one year. I remember you doing that whenever we did our 40K announcement.
Did I?
Yeah. So
Just
Nice.
don't get it on the comics.
the
Ooh,
70K
I'm a dress.
announcements, or I'm sorry, the giveaways, that will be sometime in September. We'll be doing that video. Like that's our way of giving it back to you all, giving away a bunch of Omnis, a bunch of gift cards, and that will be sometime in September. There'll be a separate Patreon giveaway to thank the Patreons and thank you for our existing patrons. That will be also sometime in September, and then we'll do one for everybody else. Will Fiona Staples be a guest? Maybe not tonight. Jake, thank you, brother.
Thank you, Jake. 70K strong and growing. What's that from? What's that from?
Flintstone Kids?
Yeah. Oh, I was asking everybody else and Tina.
Okay.
Derek finally got to meet Fabian at a con on Saturday. Very awkward moment, though. He didn't know T-Bolt's Omni Volume 2 was out until I asked him to sign it.
I thought he did. I think I got excited and I let him know about the what was it? The New Warriors Omnibus Volume 2. Not the T-Bolts. Oh, thank you, Lohid. Hope you've been well, brother.
Sorry for the Kentucky people. Hi, Mel. Hi, Tina. Starman Omni will come one day. Keep believing.
I always keep believing, man. Can I have some wine?
You're supposed to drink yours.
No, I want that. So can I have some?
Well, we should have started with that. This is Bourbon Barrel.
Okay.
Can you send some over?
Colin Yost Omnibus. This suit is to announce Squirrel Girl Omnibus Volume 2 Just for you, Roberto Rodriguez. Just for you.
And
Hermano.
George is from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Oh, okay.
It's a beautiful country. I've been there.
Matthew's saying hi. You've been to Costa Rica?
In high school. I actually was part of a choir exchange for Costa Rica. Weird, right? But I went down, a group of Costa Ricans came up to our school, sang and did some touring around Kentucky. And then our class, our special Woodford singers, went down there and sang.
You're special.
Funny enough, that's how I came to this country. I pretended to be a Costa Rican in a choir, and I stayed here. Found myself a woman.
It was super sweet. They were like, our biggest thing that we missed when we came to Kentucky was rice and beans, like our home cooked food. So we cooked you guys hot dogs, and I was just like, oh, I don't eat hot dogs.
Oh no!
You offended those people. That's all they had.
I'm just like, I'm gonna have to eat this with a smile on my face.
Aww. You subbed Tom on May 9th, 2016. It's been a fun ride, Omar. That is awesome. And secondly, it's awesome you remember like the exact date.
It's been crazy, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit. Have a little
Brian
bit of a clip
been
show.
Out of London.
You've never been out, Brian. It's time to set some money aside. No, you've been outside of
Get
London,
out
right?
Facebook jail.
You've been outside of London.
Get out of jail, London. Thank you, Tavares,
yeah.
Tavares, congratulations, start reading comics because of you guys. Keep doing what you do best, which is singing "Love Lifts Us Up Where We Belong."
I love that song. Please don't butcher
That's
it.
all I remember. What's the rest, Tina? Take it away. Matthew's been to both Costa Rica and Kentucky. Gonna be honest, Costa Rica. Wait. Temperature-wise? And here is AB Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
I heard there was some kind of celebration going on. Cheers.
You hold them. You hold them. You heard them correctly. Oh yeah, here. Cheers. I didn't hold it up.
We didn't even cheer.
Okay.
That was the worst cheers ever. I'm gonna click some of these comments. This is Andrew. For those of you that don't know, he was a huge part.
He's
the
AB.
glue that held everything together in the previous incarnation of this channel, and that has now moved on to Near Mint Collective, where you can find him, Tina, and myself sometimes talking about other geeky stuff in comics. And comics too.
Jaggernaut loves your hair. Can you do
Why,
a flip?
thanks.
Yeah, now you look like a SNK supervillain.
Why's he gotta be a super villain?
Because
I was thinking about like Lord of the Rings, the elves all wore their hair in that style.
Or an elf.
There you go.
Felicidades, hermano, to you and your family. Finding you guys during the pandemic has been a life changer. Started a new hobby and gotten more broke and loving every minute of it. Oh, thank you, Omar.
Hey,
don't forget,
Andrew,
we're gonna meet up in New York Comic Con, brother.
Andrew knows Spanish. You should speak to Omar in
Let's
Spanish.
put him on the spotlight.
Put me on the spot? Okay.
Tell him what you do for a profession in Spanish.
Ooh. Escribo. I don't know how you say code in Spanish.
But you got it right.
I got it right, yeah.
You're right.
Computadores.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just stop now before the Latino community drops out.
I mean, you could lie to me and I'll believe you.
Lo siento, hermanos y hermanas. You guys look great. Thanks for all the content, breaking news, and everything throughout the years. Can't wait till you get to 100,000. Love from Canada. Thank you so much, brother. El Codo.
Yes.
Codigo. No Codigo. Oh my gosh. All right. Costa Rica is a little cooler than Kentucky. I think that's what I said earlier. Codigo. Oh, my baby.
Oh, SNK villain line to read. Come on, Andrew.
Get that Japanese in.
You're gonna have to educate me on this one. I don't know that.
Where's Maddie? It's not me.
Furumu. No, that's not no. Furumu. I can't.
Yeah, I'm butchering it.
It's this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, giveaway locks your hair for the giveaway.
Yikes.
Oh,
Don, thank you for the hello.
It's been a minute, buddy. I hope you've been well.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Número nada y número uno. What's that?
What?
0 and 1.
Yeah. So what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, in binary code, what is that? What's that
It's just
say?
one.
It's just
one.
one. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Or it's the
Oh.
General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know.
Andrew, you look like Eric Roberts from Best of the Best.
Wow, Eric Roberts.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take that.
He was the
That's-
master in Doctor Who one time.
He was,
that's
yeah.
a
Oh, you don't like
compliment.
that guy.
Oh.
Julia Roberts' brother still.
Still.
Yeah, I don't know what
remember
else to
him.
say about him.
God, I remember him some really bad movie with a train. I can't think of what it was. He was awful.
Are you thinking of Steven Seagal maybe?
Also that. It might have been the two of them. No. This was Eric Roberts. I'm going to look it up.
Okay.
I'll
Look that up.
Michaels. Thank you. Helped me get into this hobby. Managed to snag the 2009 Power Girl series for around the price of an Omni. Dang, nice.
They get expensive, man. After those trade paperbacks get you cannot escape from death.
That's
Yes.
what it meant. It was Geese.
Thank you so much,
Howard's
Ryan.
Intro line.
Yeah, it's from Capcom vs. SNK 2, right? Or yeah, I think so. That was me coding. Hold on. Let's see. Click on that. Me coding in my version of Spanish, just as good as my English and Yiddish.
Nice.
Eric Roberts is Julia Roberts' brother. I just blew Mastermind's mind, if you will. And that's
By the way,
kind of-
Runaway. Yep. There you go. Right there. I was just going to say Runaway Train.
why
Yep.
does Matt always remind me of somebody that watches really terrible movies and still
Eric Roberts
like,
and
owns me?
James knew it.
John Voight.
I did not see
He was
that one.
nominated for an Oscar in Runaway Train.
No,
Was
he
he
was not.
really?
That is not,
No, Bobby from the train.
that was not him.
Man, Runaway Train, that song from the 90s, I can't listen to. It's about running away.
That's Runaway Train.
Yeah.
The Runaway Train. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. just
Under
saying. I'm
Siege
not going to
2.
sing it. I hate it.
It was not Chef's Revenge. Rodimus Prime. I thought he was talking about Under Siege 2 with Seagal. Yeah.
Hey, Chris. 70K just so soon after 50K, y'all rock. I will have to pack up a few Omnis to send your way for the giveaway. Need to pay it forward for all the great stuff you have given us on the channel. Well, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
And it was really cool to meet you.
I'm glad I bought you pizza now.
The pizza, you too can get several Omnis shipped to you, right?
How is that helping
Right?
anyone out?
Oh, Fred's and A are saying thank you for being such fantastic enablers, helping me spend some more money, more and more money.
Yes, and just yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, dude, what are you doing up, man? You're in Australia. It's got to be like
it's early morning.
It's got to be early
is.
morning in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soul Asylum.
Yep.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right. Here's the real Spanish words right there. Kyle. No, Kyle's from. Is Kyle from Peru? I can't remember.
Okay. Go.
Muchas felicidades, Omar y familia. Gran trabajo.
Good job.
Realmente se lo merecen por el trabajo que realizan. Oh man, the little accents are missing. Para Andrew que diga. Oh.
Yeah. Say
that, Andrew.
Oh, you want me to say it? Para Andrew que diga Messi. I don't know Messi. What is Messi?
Keep going. I know. Who
Okay. Es el mejor jugador de fútbol del mundo.
It's not true. My father would be pissed
It is
off if he
true.
heard
It is
somebody
so
say
true.
that, especially Andrew.
Oh man.
Wait,
No,
there's my buddy Philip.
Oh,
Make an
Messi, right, yeah.
announcement. He did just film an announcement.
I did. I
video,
made an
and
announcement.
he filmed. It starts with a
Nope, don't do that.
letter.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, fun fact, if you guys want to know, is Matthew's first concert was Soul Asylum and Spin Doctors. What a combo.
Way to age yourself.
Who opened for who?
Look, there's my buddy Warren, all the way from the state of Kentucky,
Oh,
So
you
far away.
who hates
represent.
everything that I love, and I love everything he hates. Yes, that's exactly what I just said in a different way.
Did Steven Seagal write several issues of X-Men?
No, that's not. You're thinking of Joe Siegel, right? Something like that.
That's what News Food Channel says. Mhm.
Why did I even comment on that? Oh, there's Mark. How's it going, buddy? Congratulations on 70,000. That's amazing. I think I've been here from around 10,000. Y'all are
Oh, that's
examples
awesome,
of finding
Mark.
success by just being your authentic selves. Looking forward to 100K.
Aw.
Thank you so much, buddy.
That's really awesome.
So Soul Asylum, but opened, but stole the show, and the Monkeys with Weird Al opening. No way.
What? You saw
Oh,
the
yeah.
Monkeys, like
What?
the Monkeys, who had a TV show.
that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to
Wow.
answer. Dude, there's Pingu. I love this guy's icon.
And Pingu
Newt.
is now your it's now your name. Feel kind of proud to be part of your 70K subscribers. Thank you. I'm so glad you feel kind of proud. Keep up the good work.
Thank you
Just
for all
kind
the
of proud.
people
No, I'm just teasing
watching. Fred Zenator's upset that there's no 2099 announcement. Well, not yet, Fred, but you better be subscribed is all I'm saying. Fred. Oh yeah, he is. Never mind. I can't stay, but I do want to say congratulations and hit that like button. Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
There's my buddy Gio.
Yeah. Smartest guy on YouTube. Congrats on
Hey.
Why do we have to throw that in there?
He is a good guy.
He is a sweet guy, and one day we'll get that Inhumans omnibus. If my calculations are correct, we're looking at. Got it. That can't be a real year. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know if you all know this.
Calculations are correct. This is the year we're going to get an Inhumans omnibus. I don't know if we're going to be around or not. I hope so. 2089. Bring
We'll be
news.
speaking in binary then.
Yeah, be careful with Omar and
Zero,
calculations.
uno, dos. Nope, that's not binary. That's 3 numbers. Dang.
I love how people are talking about their first concerts and
yeah.
what they're like. Mine, they might be giants all day, every
Of
day.
course.
Mhm.
We could have
We could have
asked the
guessed
chat
yeah.
for that one, and they could have gotten that one.
Okay, I like that comment. Look at Chris's comment.
Omar, if after 70K giveaway, we all unsubscribe and then resubscribe.
That's cold, man. Why would you
Let's
even
play the
suggest
system.
that? Why would
That's how you
even
game
suggest
YouTube.
that? Wow. No, I think
What were you all's first concerts?
Ani DeFranco.
Who?
okay.
Ani
That's
DeFranco. Gay.
She sings that song.
Okay, well, but
Also a musician. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that. What the heck was mine?
how did you like it?
It was good. It was really, really good. It was, when was that? 96? Seems like so long ago. I guess it was.
It was a long time ago.
Who was the band that sang the theme song to Friends?
Oh. Who are those people?
Nope, not talking heads.
Iron Maiden. No,
No.
tell us about who is that?
I'm gonna
I
look
saw
them
the
up.
Eagles when I was in high school.
That was your first concert,
That
and
was
you
my
can't even
first
remember them. It must have been so memorable.
I just
You
said I
talking
saw
to me?
the
Yeah,
Eagles
no,
when I
it
was in
wasn't.
high school.
Clapton, the
wasn't.
Rembrandts. No.
The Rembrandts. That's
Was
it.
it
It's
the
the Rembrandts.
Rembrandts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, James says it did.
3 white people in the chat right now, and nobody can remember the Rembrandts. Are you
I
serious?
The
don't
Rembrandts. Yeah. We
Refreshment.
went solely because the Friends theme song, right? That was that age, and the rest of the concert was way down from that.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I can't
That's
remember
all right.
a single song they sang besides.
Prince?
What is that Friends song called even?
I'll be there for you.
For you?
Something like
Yeah.
that. I'll be there. I don't know. Yeah, no, that
Dude,
was like it. That was it, right?
Renee Alvarado
It was
saw
very
Kenny
90s.
Rogers, and I
Yeah.
wish I had seen Kenny Rogers. Rest in peace, the
Ooh,
Gambler.
That would have been nice.
I love you, Gambler. Oh man, it would have been great.
TMNT coming out of their shell.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
yeah.
You saw that concert? That's awesome. Okay, I'm jealous of that answer. That's a heck of a concert. My brother was just at a concert in Beaver Dam, Kentucky. Bunch of 80s
All
rock.
right.
Nice.
Where were we?
That sounds about
Plug
right.
it.
What
home.
about your first Omni? I think the first Omni that I cared about was Spider-Man versus Venom.
Okay, that's the wrong answer.
I know it's not mine. What's the first one I cared about?
Uncanny X-Men Volume 1.
Yeah, that one's easy.
That one's easy.
Ting.
Nice.
The family.
Or what about your
Values
first
Story.
manga, Tina?
First manga was, I mean, like if you're talking single issue, and it was mixing. That's how I found out about Sailor Moon and everything. Well, I mean, I
Oh,
guess it's
yeah.
not how I found about. That's how I first got my hands on it. And then I think my first actual manga was X 1999.
Good choice for first manga. And mix signs, right? They're called zines.
Yeah, Zine, I think.
Magazines. Zine. That was the predecessor
Zine?
to Tokyo Pop.
Yeah.
Tokyo Pop eventually became Tokyo Pop because of Mix.
Yeah, I still have my Mix manga though of Sailor Moon. So
that's
back when.
old school.
Yeah.
My doppelganger of Cat of Reggie is with Tina.
Oh, okay. Why did I not get that until you said it out loud?
Sometimes you have to read things. Flight of the Conchords. That's awesome. That's a good one.
That's a good
I think
one.
I'm embarrassed to say love Hina. I love that anime.
No, that's a good one.
I think Peter David did the Americanization of Love Hina.
What?
Yeah, somebody else translated it, and Peter David like redid the script.
Yeah.
He didn't translate it himself, but
Well, look at this dude, Bert, right here. Thank you, Bert, because we just talked to him a couple hours ago, and he helped us so much. Thank you. And now he's giving us a super chat. Thank you. Congratulations on this amazing milestone. Thanks for the amazing educational content. We're teachers, right? Here's hoping your next 30K subs come quicker than the last 30K. Here's to supporting independent creators.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't have a bell yet, so I'll just.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
What,
That's a super chat.
I need a jingle. Super chat.
The
Oh,
thing,
that was bad. That was bad.
the things
Yeah,
No, you got it.
Warren, don't do that again.
Okay.
The things that Warren like he's into really surprises me because he's into Love Hina, yet hates Chris Claremont. I don't know. Get
I
it.
mean, some would argue that's decent taste.
And some would argue you go to hell, Tina.
Hey, I'm keeping it PG here.
Careful, Tina. Omar's gonna boot you.
That's the place. As a Catholic, that's a place. Exists. So
Well, in Dragon Ball, wasn't it?
not in America at first. It was Hephili or whatever they changed the words to.
H-E double hall. Yeah.
Yes.
H-
I was thinking about the other day.
HFIL, I think it's what it was. Yeah.
That sounds
First
right.
Omni was Fantastic Four Volume 1.
Tyler, thank you for asking. Besides subscribing, what else can we do to support?
No, but
There a Patreon, perhaps?
there is a Patreon.
Yeah, and like like Bert just graciously gave a super chat. Super chats definitely help, but the Patreon, you can check out which tier fits your needs for your geeking needs. Like if you want to geek out with other people, you want to ask me anything, you want a book club, you want documentation, you want voting rights,
You want Polaroids. You want people to disappear.
we don't
Whatever
have
you want. You want people missing? We got you. We got everything.
in the description of the video. Home for infinite losers.
That's what they changed Hell to.
Oh.
That was the was it the Ocean dub? It was the Pioneer dub of Dragon Ball Z when it first came out.
Yeah.
Wait, Josh is saying eternal losers.
That's like right up there with the TV version of Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to
Monday
get
through
the-
Friday plane.
Yeah.
We need to get
Yeah.
the something. Yeah, we want an Omar
Yeah.
OnlyFans. No, we do not. I want shelf space. That's what I want too.
There you go.
Josh said it's wrong. Good, you.
Don't call him out.
I tip my tiara to you, sir, for being a class act. Ow, that hurts. Hey, you want to show a bit of this clip show we put together?
Sure, you got to click out of his comment first.
Okay.
So so Melanie did this little video thing. So we'll see what happens.
It was half and half.
Mhm.
I did the first one. Never mind. Yeah, so this is a clip show.
You can't talk while it's
And-
talking.
Okay, I haven't added to the stream yet.
I'm
So.
She's doing her teacher thing. She's setting up the presentation.
Right. That's right.
So
Look, he just mutes us all.
we'll watch a couple and talk about it. And I'm so glad you guys are here for this first one.
Yeah.
All right, hit this first.
Mm-hmm. Hit
All
that
right.
first.
And then
hit
this.
that. Mm-hmm. You gotta hit that. Mm-hmm. Look at you. You added noises. Andrew's muted, though. So what the hell are you wearing?
Do you know where it's from?
Well, it's a goat creature, so I assume it's Undertale.
A goat?
Have you played Undertale?
No.
There.
No, guess again. Like, look at this. He's so cute.
Cat?
Yeah, kind of.
Music. What are you? I see a pickle sign. Isn't that a pickle sign?
No.
Cover yourself.
That's one
I was
costume
not-
is very high.
I wasn't saying you were pitching a tent in your pants. Not that kind of pickle.
Oh, the intro. I love this intro. Oh, I love this intro. Look at the lighting, Andrew. Oh man, we got so much better with that. Your lighting on your camera now looks better than the lighting on your
No kidding.
That's how much better we've gotten with the lighting. And you just remove it. There you go, baby.
So
Look, the
that
lighting,
intro was
the
awesome.
lighting
God.
right now looks so much better than the intro. That's
Wow.
Mhm.
that was 20, yeah, I know.
Baby.
20, that was 2016, right? 2016.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, you were like clean shaven, man.
clean
Yeah,
shaven,
no beard,
a lot less
Omar.
stressful, a lot less stress. You
Chris
know,
is liking the music. Hannah's like, he looks 12.
I still look 13 now, teenager.
Oh, Matt remembers
In
the
your
old
suit
days.
drinking wine.
Yeah, man, that was there for a long time. It was a staple to our channel. So
Yeah.
that was,
Yes.
it was our experimental phase, right? Theme song still slaps. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you. That intro
Yeah.
song was actually put together by our buddy Too Mellow,
Yep, too
Yep.
mellow, Matt. Yeah,
who does music
Who-
for video games. So,
Who's
I mean,
about
that
to
was
release a new
legit.
album. He's
He
about to put out a
is.
new album, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
and he's
believe
gone
it's
on
true.
to work for a lot of video game music stuff. So
Dude, I got some grace. I got some grace.
Oh God, that's great.
Wow, you guys are calling out our first look.
some still do.
I mean, dude, there are people who film on their cell phones and still got like 10 times the subscribers I do. So I ain't hating on anybody for having bad cameras.
Did y'all see how much
Great.
room there was in the setup? So much room.
That was the old basement, man. That was the old
Yep.
basement.
Yep.
That was that was 2016, and that was the idea. Andrew put it together. He filmed. Tina was there wearing that ridiculous outfit.
That was my
That's how
kid.
it happened. What happened to the other?
Cool-san.
They're right here with us.
Andrew and
And
Tina, you could talk about Near Mint Collective.
yeah, tell us a little bit about that. What is that? What's going on
Tina.
with Human Collective?
It's basically still us getting together, shooting the breeze, and talking about our geeky interest, what we love, what we do. And recently, because of COVID and everything else, we've kind of just done about like every other Thursday a live to connect, because it's great just hanging out with your friends and hanging out with viewers, and why not have both in one? Just hang out with your friends who just also happen to be viewers.
Yep.
Like you said,
Yep.
beer.
I think that's perfect. We when we first kind of talked about it, I think it was Omar actually who came up with the name Low Expectations
Oh yeah,
for the channel.
Well, it's like hurting. I mean, like anything. Like if you've
That would
ever
be my
tried to
dating
do
profile
D&D
name,
with
too. I
a
would
group
go
of
back to
adults,
that.
it's like hurting cats.
Yeah.
So getting a group of nerds together is still a problem with
Was it-
D&D or filming things.
What was the
That's
other
right.
idea for the channel name? It was Near Mint Condition or
Oh, there was a couple. I had a crisis.
Oh, for the original.
Midlife Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Earth, yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
But nobody wanted to admit we were midlife, so they said, "I like near."
I was not midlife just yet.
Yeah. Technically.
we don't know.
Oh,
Rim Shooting the Breeze has another Minos channel,
Yeah.
right? And they were out of stock. Like we called around. We're like, oh, we haven't gotten that in a
Yeah,
while.
we weren't looking
It's so
that
popular.
hard
Sweet Evening Breeze.
for Sweet Evening Breeze.
I'd say so. And Scott is saying thank you for brightening my day every day with comic goodness.
Oh, you
I
are so
will,
welcome, man.
Say, doing stuff like this and talking to people is a lot of fun. And actually, I tried to think of this afternoon because it's a lot of work too. And I'm not like going to go on a complaining rant or something. I'm just saying like it's worth it here, baby. It's worth it once you get over the work and done, right? With just things that go behind the scenes. And so you're welcome and thank you. Taterbug saying, I found the channel years ago. I wasn't into comics, always felt uncomfortable in shops seeing the women of the channel talking, enjoying comics. Inspire me, collect. Thank you all.
Aw.
Awesome. Good.
Yeah, they did a great job. Did your brother do the caricatures? He did. That was my brother
Yeah.
Tommy. He's a talented
Yeah.
guy. You still
He
look
would draw
25
like a bumper like
Yeah.
for each
No,
one.
Tina ain't the,
Yeah.
like, he's the only
I
one who
miss
didn't upgrade
those.
her camera. Just saying. Okay, just saying. I'm gonna throw that out there. Omar, do you have 35,000? We did. We had about 35,000, and then the pandemic happened, and we started growing.
And that did help a lot, right?
That, yeah, horrible things were happening.
What
and,
can you do? You can watch, and then we talked about books to read.
Yeah, and then we
So
started
that's something
doing
you can do.
the live streams every Saturday. Like, people were joining in a ton for that. It was a lot of fun. Still's a lot of fun. You went with Near Mint Condition for the channel instead of cat herders.
Oh yeah.
That was what's up, Green Lantern. Love this channel. Thank you all for, dude. I love seeing names that pop in and out of here. Yeah, it's just been great just to get to know all these people, all these names. And I have, like, the thing is with names, sometimes people like to change their icons, and I immediately don't recognize somebody. I'm like, is that the same Green Lantern I've been talking to for the last couple of years? Maybe. I don't know. Because, you know, you have Jesse was here earlier. He changed his icon like every other freaking year. Alpha Omnibus. Oh my god.
Alphabet. People have been saying alphabet.
What is wrong with you people?
Oh,
I like that.
All right, what
I
are you
like
doing? You're gonna,
Let's
okay.
But the final volume was released last
What
week,
is this?
containing the strips from 1999 to 2000.
Oh, this is my first
12 years
solo.
ago, this is where the journey began.
When I decided to
This is the
start
complete
focusing
Peanuts
like the
1950 to
controlling solo
1952.
outside of the group.
Look at you
So this
holding
came
the
out in
camera.
October
Look
of
at the-
2004.
Oh my gosh,
And
man! I needed
every year they would
stationary
Fantagraphics
cam
would
and a
release
mic.
2 volumes.
Listen to that beautiful music. Oh, pause that. Where you want to? Yeah, let's
The
pause
early
yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
this
Hey!
is what happens.
Dude,
Oh my god!
it ain't my fault.
That what? Here, I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
take care of it.
Amanda will not be joining her. I don't believe so. Her daughter's sick, but I definitely tell her that you asked because we definitely wanted her on. Her baby just got the stomach bug,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
That's no
So I did invite everybody. I'm not sure who's gonna make it here. So anybody's welcome.
some-
Saying she would win 75% of the manga and the divorce. What got me to stay? Oh yeah. Love all your amazing content you put out, and for being so welcoming to all of us from around the globe, except when there's a U.S. only giveaway. Look, look. I will never forget when JT won. JT, do you remember what that was? Was that 40,000, 50,000? I remember him typing, "Dear God, please let me win." And I'm like, oh my gosh. Dude, if you win, then the power of the Lord is true. And it works. And dude, he won that freaking giveaway. I'll never forget that.
But did it not get delivered?
No, and I had to resend it to him. So even though we had, like, I don't know, an outside force trying to get you from not having these books for some reason, I had to reship them again. And let me tell you, shipping over to Malaysia is not cheap. But I made sure you got
because they have the phone number.
Because it was so silly.
It's Hal 9000, or is it Ringer? Like the doorbell ringer, because I thought that the other day. I love 2001 Space Odyssey.
Thank you so much, Kane, is what she means to say. Congrats on a 70K. Not a commenter, but an avid viewer. Keep up the great work.
Thank you for commenting.
Thank you for that. Now that you know she's talking to you.
I can't do that, Dave. Oh, yes.
You should have been on the Blockbuster game with me when I did because that was 2001 and no one got that answer.
I got it.
Open the bay door.
Melanie, I love how obsessed you are with that movie. It's such a great movie.
It is, and I'm reading the books, the 4 books, just for 2010. So I'm halfway done. And I wasn't disappointed.
Nice.
I was scared. I was like, well, it felt like that was a good end. What else? Well, there is more, and I liked it.
Yep.
Spoiler, Hal comes back. Hal comes back. I like
Yeah,
Hal.
Wow, the Peanuts video was the first video I saw back in 2016. I discovered Riley and Lou right before that in September 2016. Before that, I never noticed anyone talking about comics on YouTube. Well, thank you, N-Man40. You discovered me, and therefore I'm here. Omar, when will we get a raw shark? Really? We're going to bring back raw shark? Can we let that go, James?
James, this guy is like unofficial producer. He is on top of things all the time in Discord, and he'll remind us of stuff. Like, seriously, he's a terrific NMC producer. I sent him a certificate one time without thumb of approval.
Congrats all you have tuned
Tune
in
in.
daily since 2020. Great community, and y'all have helped build and grow. Be proud, and here's the 70K more. Thank you, Eric.
Thank
Dude,
you, Eric.
in your community is wonderful too. Eric is the gentleman that is over at Mondo. They make prints. They make a freaking amazing Man Thing toy that I was like really tempted to get.
Good prints of vinyl.
And vinyls, yeah. So if you're a big fan of Mondo, this is the guy right there. Can't stay, but I wanted to say congrats. Thank you, Larry. How have you been, brother? You're an inspiration to all of us tiny comic book YouTubers. But Larry, you have a table, and that's step number one. Okay? Got a table, Larry. Where's Maddie so I can ride that joke a little longer? What I love most about this channel is that it's not only about comics, it's about family, friends, and being ourselves. It's so fun to watch you every time. Oh, thank you, man.
Aw.
Thank you. Is that you and is that Jim Starlin? It looks like Jim Starlin.
Hey, he's wearing your shirt. The exact same shirt you have. He stole it.
I'm pretty sure that belongs to Superman, not me. So calm down. Just got into reading, collecting comics earlier this year, and NMC has been by far most helpful channel with my early comic choices. Oh, dude, thank you. I'm sorry to your wallet. I'm sorry to everybody's wallet. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I'm so sorry.
He's not sorry.
No, he's not.
It's not like I get like 10%, Andrew. I am sorry. Video. Why to trade weight? Ooh, this man has a good video idea. All right, write that down. Tina, write that down.
Okay, I forgot it.
Elmore
I took notes earlier.
Oh,
It's-
no. He's getting to
Andrew,
that stage.
you got all this?
I got every bit of it.
You got a whiteboard behind you. There you
I'll
go.
just put it on the whiteboard. There you go.
Matt, can we get that on a t-shirt? I still don't know what Discord is. We have a Discord. I still don't know how to get into
All you gotta
it.
do is click it on the Patreon page, and it'll take you right to it. It's just
That's not true.
Message center.
I've been there. I can't do it.
And I read that How's One Letter for IBM, but Arthur C. Clarke, he said
right.
that wasn't the case.
Nice
He
to
said,
work
for
"For
it.
laugh hard, you're wrong." Is what Arthur C. Clarke. He's starting some crap. What's up, BJ
Thank you,
Kicks? How are
BJ
you, brother?
Kicks. Yo, congrats on 70K. Thanks for all the support. No, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'm glad I
Man.
bought that guy pizza too.
I like BJ Kicks' like community.
When are you gonna buy me pizza?
What's it like?
I don't know when I see you again, Andrew. Why are we getting all personal right now?
He wants a personal pizza,
I want a
personal pan.
Hey, you want me to make you a pizza? I'll make you a pizza.
Por favor.
Oh, that's what I was saying. BJ Kicks, the community posts on YouTube, they're always professional and they're eye catching, and I always like them. So shout out to BJ Kicks in the house, who is now going to be talking about shoes again.
Oh, like kicks.
Yes.
Interesting. Thank you. Felicidades, congrats. And
Like the smash button.
Nope. I think here. All right.
Matthew?
Yeah, let's go on Matthew for a second. All right. I didn't know Omnis were a thing until I saw NMC. In all seriousness, NMC and Omnis helped me keep wind in the sails for my long march to becoming a professional concept artist. Here's the real question, Matthew. When are you going to draw me like one of your French girls? Because you are a wonderful artist, and I've seen what you've done with Wolverine and Captain America. Just saying. My USPS and UPS would like to tell you thanks for all the extra heavy lift. Are you tipping those people? Because I hope you're tipping your mailman. I think Near Mint Condition was the second comic channel I found after Sequential Deluxe channel.
Sequential Deluxes. That's a cool name.
I like
Yeah.
that name.
That's
Write
a
that
good
down.
name.
No, Andrew's got the whiteboard.
That is the great Jim Starlin. All right, that's what I thought. Tiny icon.
Omar was talking to him like in the entrance of a hotel, and he was like surrounded
Nope.
by these.
Nope. You're thinking of Steranko.
Dang nabbit.
I know one of these.
Well,
He's
One
got
of
several
these.
stories. Next, he'll tell the story about how he just sort of weaved himself into all these comic creators' like conversation.
That really happened. That was at a
Mhm.
convention. Yeah.
I was there and I wasn't paying attention though. I was playing pool or something. Talking to-
You're like, why is Omar with all these old guys?
How dare you? We're all gonna get there one day,
I know eventually.
and they have better stories to tell than I do. All right, Melanie's gonna share another clip here. We're
Well,
gonna add
this
it.
came out in October of 2004,
What are you
and
doing?
every year
No,
they would
it's
Fantagraphics
hard
would
to
release 2
rewind and
volumes.
fast forward.
Leave it alone.
Okay,
Don't
there we
touch
go. There we go. First episode of Old Reader, New Reader.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Most of it's been
Amanda! It's
1995
Maddie!
on.
Oh,
And
we
I
did
thought that was
Green Lantern,
actually-
right?
I mean, it read really well. The
It was
dialogue was really
Infinity
good.
Infinity Gauntlet.
And I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to go
Look how young Maddie is.
back and read stuff
What are you
after
talking
reading
about?
Annihilation
So
and all of
naive.
that. Because Annihilation's
YouTube
beautiful,
life.
and I thought, well, we'll see how this goes. And I loved every second of it. And man, it just solidified how much I love Thanos. I love him so much.
Oh,
You called him Thanos. Get out of this episode. His
That
name
was
is
not
Thanos. I don't give a
Thanos.
shit what anybody
Oh my gosh,
says.
look at those looks.
look how
I've always
fucking
pronounced it
gorgeous.
Thanos.
Oh, wow. Look at the lighting. All right.
Wow.
Look at that.
Thank you for
Awesome.
putting that together, Melanie. That was a look back at our first episode of Old Reader, New Reader.
I am
That's
loving
where it
these.
all began. Oh my goodness, that was
She was filming our TI calculator.
Right.
yeah. I think she was filming on her cell phone because her
Yeah.
camera on her computer wasn't working. Old readers look younger.
hmm
Okay,
We
Andrew
do.
says, as long as it's within your means, it's a wonderful way to say thanks by setting up a snack station for your FedEx, UPS, Amazon delivery drivers with bottles of water, small bags of chip,
Yes.
etc. That's a good idea. We get bottles of water. We offer snacks to like people we've had deliver stuff like when we moved, right, and putting stuff up for us. That's a really good idea.
I tip those guys, and
That's
I
a
give
great
them water.
idea. I love it.
Make sure to tip at Christmas Eve.
Yep. Let's see. Omar wore glasses even back then. The secret.
Hey,
is-
wait a minute now. Don't be starting rumors. Yes, I know. I was getting on her because I was mispronouncing it. That's all that was.
Look, it's a comic question. Say to buy Marvel Masterworks Daredevil 16, or should I wait for their Daredevil Omnibus Frank Miller?
Oh, wow. I don't know. I think the new omnibus is going to have the new masters that they use for the Masterworks. So that will have the new touch-up art that they use for the Masterworks 16. I think. I'm going to find out.
Look at all these people from Kentucky, like from the
Yeah.
small areas, right?
What's up? Are you guys okay over
Beattyville.
there in Beattyville? Beattyville.
I don't know where Beattyville is. I hope you are.
I thought I was the only one to say thank you, right? I said Thanos too, not Thanos. Who's this Thanos guy? Anyway.
Makes me think of
I don't know why.
Thermos.
What do you all say? How do you pronounce it?
Well, now the movies are out. so we know how to
Thanos?
pronounce-
I always said Thanos.
I've always said Thanos.
Always did.
Always. Come on now. Thanos
Always.
wasn't in Love Hina or X 1999. Get out of here.
Oh, Chris, we're showing his first announcement video. Was the adrenaline off the scale?
I didn't have a suit
I
on.
didn't actually watch the video yet.
I can guarantee. I did not have a suit on. It was crazy.
I'm from Kentucky, Australia.
You are lying, Chris. There's no Kentucky,
Let's
Australia.
do cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Here's to everybody that has helped make this channel
Yeah.
a success. Tina, where is your drink? You knew what we were into.
My wife left to the back. Now she can't get me no drink.
Can't get me no
Thirsty.
drink.
Don't get too drunk on that wine, Omar.
Sounds
Omar,
like a
that's
pretty
mighty
good country
fine glass
song.
of wine.
It's bourbon barrel
Thank
red.
you so much. This is an
It's from
Italian
Louisville,
glass.
Kentucky?
Apparently,
Yeah.
it's supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
help me
we
smell
got
it.
actual wine glasses. The bigger ones are for red, and the skinnier ones are for white. We googled it.
I didn't know. I was drinking them out of like solo cups all these years.
Oh,
I mean, some days you just want to drink out a coffee mug. Come on.
Whoa, what
well,
is
I got
happening?
all those wine tumblers because it's so cute to put cricket stuff like cut out vinyl on, right? But it doesn't have the right opening. It doesn't taste as good.
What's up, my dude? How you doing, Eddie
I'm
Brock?
like snooty now. Yeah,
Cheers.
hey
Cheers
Eddie.
to you, buddy. Idea for a show. Write this down, Tina. A young near mid condition where you have some kids review and talk about kid friendly comics. I like that, Jake. I like that a lot.
We do.
Oh,
the
look
girls-
at Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, you don't have to write
He's
it
not
down.
writing down. He's writing Omar sucks.
Well, yeah, what's he actually writing? I can't.
Oh,
Young
Omar.
and young and MC.
It's Omar sucks.
Go to MC.
Our girls are junior mints,
Yeah.
and I keep forgetting all summer to get them some T-shirts.
You better get some t-shirts with
that
Junior
say
Mints.
junior mints.
Here's the thing, though. I think there's a law against me going to a school and like asking people if I can borrow their kids for a show, though. I don't know how I'm going to be able
In
to
your
do
basement.
That. Yeah, without it
Yeah.
sounding kind of weird and creepy, right? What I'm going to have to do is recruit like my kids to go and do it, but then I'm using the word recruit, and that even sounds creepy. So I don't know how I'm gonna work that out, but I'm gonna work that out, man. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Seriously, it's a good idea.
Thank you. We will have fun at
Dude,
prom.
what's up, Brooks? Brooks is my dude, man.
Oh, dude.
Brooks is my guy that like I remember him sending me information on DC books and like to this day, Brooks still breaks my news when it comes to like DC comics. I got him beat on Marvel though. I got him beat on Marvel, but that's not his fault. So much love to you, brother. Thank you for helping me out over the years.
I just realized, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm teaching high school again, if I chaperone the prom, I'll have a reason to wear this out in public.
Yeah, and I'll have a reason to go back to prom. Bullet Train, great movie to watch. Is that the Steven Seagal movie? Runaway Train.
Might be. Runaway Train was the Eric Roberts movie.
Was that the sequel to Runaway Bride? Because that had his sister in it.
It could have been.
Thanks, Omar, for your spoiler-free vids. I'm just getting into DC, and I'm reading 30-plus-year-old stories for the first time. Thank you so much. And you can thank the people that yelled at me for spoiling. Oh, what was it? The Dark Phoenix saga in one of my overview videos. And I'm like, okay, moving forward, I'm warning people ahead of time, even though this story is 40-plus years old. Maybe it's somebody's first time reading it. So I respect that. And that's why I started about 3 years ago to do spoiler-free things. So on my overviews, unless I really want to talk about it, I stay spoiler-free.
I'm waiting for a graphic novel overview, but in Asmer, Maddie could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
Because she taught me what it meant.
And the smells. Like, that's the difference. Hey, Mr. Galaxy, who sent us fan art. Let's see. Tina, why don't you answer this question before we show the next clip? Have you played Stray on PS4 or PS5?
She's on mute.
Talk.
She can't
Tina,
talk.
you're muted.
Your cat just muted you. Your cat unplugged you.
There we go. How's that? Okay. I have not played Stray. I have watched, like my generation, millennial. I have watched Gab Smulders play Stray. And I'm thinking about picking it up. I do like it. I get very nervous though when it's games about cats because, they're cats. Like I could see tons of human death. Won't faze me. Animals, like I worried, but the developer promised that there wouldn't be any like fall damage or anything like that. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll watch a stream just to see how it's about. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah. Omar's brothers want Lydia to play it.
Oh yeah, because she also loves cats.
Right. So next clip is going to be Reels Talk, the first episode.
Oh, it's when Amanda and I started talking about movies.
Well, no, it's based on the first 7
Look at those babies.
Manga.
Yes,
that's in Amanda's house.
The truncated version of the season 1.
Yeah, we reviewed the
That's pretty much it.
Live action movie.
Really quick, we're gonna do a little plot synopsis. We're not gonna try to get into spoilers until maybe later if we got small little gripes. So it's the character of Ichigo, who is a 50
toys I have. All right, now you can pause it.
Oh, where's my?
She just like.
Now remove it. Whoa. Oh, there's Andrew. How's it going, buddy?
Thank you, Rose. Keeping classy and cool. Yeah, that's what Amanda. Does she still say it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
She wants a T-shirt that says that. So I say, nice tan, Omar. Thank you. That might have been the lighting, though.
Hannah, good night, sweetheart. Much love, XX. Thank you.
Bye, Hannah.
Back when room lighting is enough.
Room lighting. Yeah. We did just came back from the lake, though, so I might have had a little sun.
Yeah, you do tan.
I do tan. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much for dropping in and saying hi. And Max, rumor has it they bought the table just for. I think she might have.
Oh, Tina, are you using the correct glass?
Do not.
No, I'm actually using my Lindemans, which is Belgian beer glass, but it works.
What wine are you drinking?
Sugar Lips. It's a Kentucky wine from Talon.
Sugar Lips.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Lips.
All right, real question. Heathcliff or Garfield? Is this
Heathcliff.
FML again? But this was an A.
Heathcliff.
Garfield.
Heathcliff.
Oh, is it
Garfield hates Monday. How could you hang out with Garfield? He hates Mondays.
Okay, let me tell you, Garfield and his 9 lives was like one of the worst animated, but it had me crying at like life 3. Like
that was creepy.
It was creepy. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Garth Cliff.
I forgot all about that thing. I liked Garfield. I know it's not that great. But Garfield and Friends, I'd wake up and watch before school, like in middle school. Garfield and Friends.
I'm so sorry about breaking your bank. Thanks for all the wonderful content and warnings that unfortunately shrank my wallet. Bullet Train is the new Brad Pitt movie. Thank you, Roberto.
Oh, I love me some Brad Pitt.
Roberto Rodriguez is up.
He executive produced the paper.
Duck comics have been my favorite recommended from the channel. Dude, I'm so glad you enjoyed those. We heard you were going on that.
That's
Absolute Nubia for this stream. Don't disappoint. No, man. I'm announcing Squirrel Girl Omnibus Volume 2 just for you.
Chris is saying Asmer could be a Patreon level.
Let me tell you, when I heard the word Asmer, I was like,
Asmer.
What does that mean? Because in my head, I think it means something that what you think it means, and I don't want to say that right now. Congrats and thanks to your excellent videos. Thank you. There's a Dark Phoenix saga. Well, now it's ruined. Thanks, Guts. I appreciate that.
Hey, by the way, VL Crumb 8, do you watch Spirit of Fiction's videos about Berserk? Because they are excellent. You should check those out.
This video is not sponsored by that guy. Ask parents to subscribe to film their kids doing reviews for the channel, perhaps. Now there's an idea.
That's sweet.
Cool, right?
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This year's Students of the Week. I'll say I'm going to give you a
We can't
shout
spoil
out
that,
on
Hamza.
the Saturday morning chat. I won't use last names, but I'll give you a shout out.
Thank you
That'll
so
be
much,
one
my
of the
brother.
rewards.
Breaking news. Amanda texted me about this.
I saw this.
Oh.
What's wrong with the DCEU, man? We got to stop canceling things. How are they going to cancel this movie if it was already made? They've already spent $70 million on it.
He took out his
Doesn't make any
calculator.
sense. You think somebody would pick it up?
But that's because I'm drinking. Sorry.
It just makes me wonder about them really badly.
Is it possible that anybody could pick them up? Like, would they sell the rights to the already made movie to some other distributor?
I mean, I'm sure a fan release will be out there. But the thing is, what happened was Discovery bought them, right? Discovery bought out WB and this AT&T HBO thing. So they didn't approve this. It was already made under the last regime, if you will. But it's already been made. They said, they were quoted as saying it wasn't that good or something like that. Wow. Like, how do you not have that?
Yeah.
Garfield and Friends was the best Saturday morning cartoon, and now you watch Omar on Saturdays. He said it was cool only because it's sandwiched between other cool shows, but in reality, he's a psychopath.
I mean,
cool theme song, man.
We sang it for karaoke at Tina's wife's birthday.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, we did.
And we were like, wait, it has a second verse?
Yeah, it does, because it's got that little cat, the fat cat, and the two cats. Irredeemable was the back row quote I saw. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I mean, like, it makes me think back, way back when they were filming the Fantastic Four. Way back when. Do you remember that? Yeah. And then they showed previews. I was hyped for it, and then nothing.
But honestly, at this point, what would just release it? I mean, they'll have to do special effects, but release it on HBO Max. I'm really surprised they decided to cancel that and not other products. Is it the mic, or does Omar sound like Don Knotts? I ain't heard. Anyone ever compared me to Don Knotts, but I like that. Do you think cable and
always got a question.
X-Force, Deadpool and X? Oh my goodness! Hold on, let me read that again. Do you think Cable and X-Force, Deadpool and X-Force will be reprinted as X-Force Volumes 2 and 3? I don't know, but they should. I do have the new list, and I'll be announcing those. I just recorded a video for approval. Yeah, Morbius gets released in theaters twice. That's because Adam, y'all created those memes that made people go back to the theater, and nobody cared about Morbius. Dude.
Andrew! Hi, Andrew! Or
Jacob,
thank you.
Are you using your dad's account? Dude, I haven't seen you for a minute, man. How you doing? I got excited when I saw it.
Know.
Where's
Don't ever tell us what the truth is.
Now, if Leo stumbles into this chat, we can walk away.
Yeah.
The acts of David Zaslav, the new CEO, happened to Batgirl. he has been putting the axe to a lot of stuff, and he finds suspicious. Wow,
Suspicious.
Like, what's suspicious?
Well, have you not played Among Us? Because that will teach you.
Well, I mean, like,
you what?
Let's watch another clip. This is Miss Lydia's, our oldest daughter, her first review with Poppy, her first review ever.
Pretty much it. So, really quick, we're going to do a little plot synopsis. We're not going to try to get into spoilers until maybe later if we got small little gripes.
Walk that person.
So, it's the character of Ichigo, who is a 15...
There we go. Miss Lydia's review.
Here, I'll take over from there.
Oh, gosh.
She just like literally like, oh, she finds a sword in his stash of gold, and she's like,
the dragon stash of gold.
Yeah, and
that's where the sword comes from. Okay.
So and he tells her that
she
it
still has the
belongs
same
to
manners
a warrior that was trying to defeat this like great dragon that was like killing everybody.
Okay.
And she was like, oh, okay. So basically, she says, oh, can I go up to her room? He's like, okay. So she she just like climbs out of the window.
Oh,
man, you talk about bringing a man to tears is watching his daughter. Oh my goodness, like she was a baby, dude.
She's so smart.
And she
how long ago was
she
that?
gets that from her mama. I ain't gonna lie. She gets
how long ago was that?
Yeah.
That
it's like Omar needs another mod. I do. I'm gonna make a random person a mod. You know what? I'm gonna make this person a mod. They seem pretty legit. Dude, that dude sits somewhere out there right now. Is like, that wait a minute. Oh, you know that's a dude. Okay, it's a bot controlled by a dude. Andrew knows these things. He knows.
Yeah, that's how you get your 70,000 subscribers to get wiped out. The bot comes in and just wipes the whole channel out.
What happened to Near Make Condition? All of a sudden, I'm finding live girls and dating sites.
They're asking me to buy all these iTunes cards.
Where's the omnibus? All of a sudden, I'm spending 3 times as much money as I was with Omnis, though. Omar giving her a stern look and mouthing, stick to the script. No, man, she did great.
I find it, like, I want to help, but I also want her to be herself. Like, I want to give guidance, and we haven't done a video, just me and her, in a long time.
Well, I mean, it's time to do that. She wants to read Paper Girls, and I'm like, go ahead, baby. She wants to read Paper Girls. Let her read Paper Girls.
Because I was thinking through it. It's got language, but at this point, I mean,
I really enjoyed Paper Girls.
It's so good.
It's good.
It's so good. Okay. Have you watched the show?
I have not.
No spoilers.
I've been very tentative because I really liked the comic so much. I'm worried.
It's going a different direction.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Do you think
they'll
do an OHC of the best dating sites? Dude, I don't know. Ben and I have fun with those folks.
Wait, wasn't that actually like one of the? Oh, you already said that. Lowered Expectations, like the SNL like dating. Yeah.
What's up, man? How are you doing? Congrats on the 70K. Glad I found you long ago. Much love. Mother's love back to you.
He's all dressed up too.
Anyone want to sub out and host the sleepover, and I'll just stay here and celebrate?
Oh yeah, Ben, you talked about that earlier. You'll have to let us know how it went, how fun it is.
I will say, besides David and some of the people in the industry, hold on to go back to this point. Do you know of any comic creators subscribed to NMC? We do have the lovely Fiona Staples. What? No, she does not. That was
Tina, do you remember we were at your house? Were you there, Andrew?
What?
I can't remember. I've got it.
Yes, I remember being at my house often.
But
oh man,
when Brian K. Bond was like, these don't know what they're talking about, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. That was so dumb. That
was like this is what happens when Melanie tells a story. She goes from point 8 to 3, which isn't even in the alphabet.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. And then we'll answer Jake's question.
Okay.
Explain the Fiona Staples.
So Fiona Staples stumbled upon our chat on a Saturday.
He was the artist for Saga and other comics.
Okay. Wow. You want to take over, or you want me to do it? Okay. I'll tell you wanted to do it. So she's the artist on Saga. And we've had Gail Simone in the chat. We've had a couple of other creators in the chat. So we were like, oh, cool. And she's like, hey, we're going to come back with Saga in, I don't know, spring of 2023, whatever it was. And we were like,
She
awesome.
was exercising on her stationary bike.
Now that added to the story. So it turned out not to be her, but we went ahead and told people. And Brian K. Vaughan, the creator of Saga, got upset because he was like, "This is not the real Fiona." He messaged me at the time, really, like, you better take this off. And I'm like, okay. So I replied back as most professionally as I could, and I said, "I'm sorry. You know, we've had other creators, and so, yeah."
I was very embarrassed. We should not have posted it.
Okay,
he was completely right.
Okay,
and
he went off. He went off, and he had every right. It's his baby.
Yeah,
but the most interesting thing about that story is the time that she told us it was coming back. It did come around that time.
I'm sorry. Let me go back to Jake's question.
So was that really Fiona Staples in the chat? And she wasn't supposed to say anything. So to answer your question, it's not Fiona Staples, but Mark Wade. Mark Wade subscribes to the channel, and Mark Wade told me the best quote.
Didn't know that.
Because we talked afterwards, and the best thing I've ever heard from one of my favorite comic creators was, he said, "I was the luckiest guy working in the comic industry," and it, you know, there's this is like Melanie said earlier, you know, this is really hard to do at times because there's not a lot of times you're chipper and you're happy, things are going on, and you still have to put up a chipper and happy video. So I have to remind myself,
which I've explained, like during lives. No, it's genuine, right? I mean, but before video,
I don't know. Has there ever been a time that we
could be cussing?
We argued right before a live. I remember you and I arguing right before a live, and I'm like, "We gotta do this," and you're like,
and it's like, "Hey, all you bitches!"
Oh, dude.
Here's the thing: when you guys get into it, and I'm not talking about arguing, but when you actually get to speak to people who view and speak or even be around friends, because you treat your viewers like your friends. They are your friends. Like, genuinely, you guys are amazing friends. You're amazing to talk to, and you brighten up people's lives. And when you do that, I think it brightens up your own life. Like, it's a lot of hard work. You put a lot into it. But the things you remember aren't necessarily the hard work that got you there. You remember those bright, shining moments that you spent with friends.
That is a really good point, Tina. You are such a good therapist.
Because in the end,
when you spend hours on a video and it doesn't perform well, or you know, something like that, it really sucks, right? But I don't remember that a month later, and I have a horrible memory. But regardless, I don't remember it a month later. I just do it again.
We did fight in the Ask Me Anything.
Did we?
Yes. I don't remember. Yeah, so you get a little of that in there. Chip Zdarsky doesn't subscribe to. He does subscribe to the channel.
Does he?
Yep.
Guys, you should check out his channel. It's hilarious.
Don't check out his channel. This video is not brought to you by Chip Zdarsky. He's just a writer. He's a freaking awesome writer, though. There's nothing more entertaining than watching a Saturday live chat, and these two are mad at each other. Omar, will you chat? Dude, I can't believe you caught that. You caught that? Really?
He was telling me just this.
No.
Yes, you were like, don't micromanage.
No, I didn't.
With the
what?
The countdown.
Omar is the micromanager. What are you talking about?
Right?
I did not say.
I said, show the comments.
I did not use the words micromanage.
You look like your face is getting a little red there, Omar.
That's the wine. I don't know what the heck she's talking to.
Let's show another clip, shall we?
Oh, okay.
This is a Simpsons clip.
Micromanage? That's it, baby. I love
Quit
you.
telling me what to do. Like, what are the exact words?
I don't think it
matters.
Call me Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
This is the first episode of Breaking News.
Oh,
now, before I get started on these exciting news, I want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to David from Marvel Comics for reaching out to me, and to the folks at Marvel for letting me do this.
I called him David.
So we'll be getting exclusive content here to let you guys know and inform you about reprints and things like that.
Unsure
exclusively
whether
from
really
Marvel
David
themselves. This is really exciting for the
that?
channel. So thank you all.
Point, I wasn't sure if it was really David or not. That was the thing, right? Like that's why I
totally.
Said David. Do you remember that?
I totally remember you messaging me and be like, "Okay, dude, use your computer skills, figure out if this is legit or not." Because I remember getting an email. You got an email, I think, right?
Yeah, and you messaged the whole group. You're like, "Is this legit?"
I got a message on Facebook.
Right.
Hey, this is David Gabriel from Marvel. I've watched your stuff. I really like it. How can I help? Let's have a meeting.
Yep.
That's it. right? That was the only thing he wrote on Facebook. So I got his email. I emailed him, and he's like, "Hey, let's have a talk." So we talked on the phone. And even I remember sending you, I'm like, "Dude, is this email right?" You're like, "Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, it's at marvel.com." So I'm like, "Okay, but what are the odds somebody made that to mess with me, right?" And you're like, "Okay, there's a slim chance somebody made that." You're right.
We dug into it. We dug into it a little bit,
man.
yeah.
Dude, of course, I'm like, if I announce that there's Omnis coming and I'm made to look like an idiot, then this is gonna make me look bad. Like, I did not want to break people's heart because it was like Annihilation. It was Daredevil, Bendis 1 and 2, books that people have been wanting for years, and to get to break that news. I need to come off this tie. It's getting hot in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would break people's heart, and I didn't want to be that guy. And I remember even when he was like, "Yeah, go ahead." And when we talked on the phone, we talked for over an hour, and I was like, not quizzing him, but I'm like, "So this is
that
really
was like one of 3 conversations on the phone, right?"
Oh, we had a lot. He hates talking on the phone.
He texts
and
emails.
we text just about every day. But I remember even like, I'm like, none of this is true. It wasn't until I got like the Hulk Red Omnibus from Marvel that I'm like, okay, there's a small chance that this is real.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a big chance.
And okay, so I'm like, somebody printed this book just to mess with me.
What?
Okay,
That doesn't make any sense.
No one would go out of their way to do that. That's money.
You know, things are serious with the time. Yeah, you know, things are serious when the time is just getting hot.
$5 super chat. Come on, take a shirt off.
Come on.
No!
You gotta
do not spend money, please. I mean, spend
Ibsy,
money.
now you can keep away the bots. Ibsy, thank you.
Ibsy's here, everybody. Boy, you missed out on earlier. Wolf, what's
I'm sorry. What
that's what it feels like.
D-Rock.
Okay.
Thank you. And Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
The reason I was doing this is I forgot to put in the video the family like
trip,
free comic book day trip that David watched and made. He contact somebody suggested it to David, and then David contacted you because of the video, and I forgot to put it in.
That, I mean, and that's pretty much what happened, right? And even until I got that Red Hulk omnibus, it wasn't real. And because I'm one of those people that things aren't real unless I'm physically holding something in my hand. Like, I think I've talked about this on my channel before. Like, I didn't sell books until I physically owned a copy of whatever they were saying they were going to reprint or print. Like, people are like Hush, the Hush omnibus, right? Never came out. But I never did sell the Hush Absolute or anything. OnlyFans Homer announces breaking news in no other. What kind of breaking news would I announce? Breaking news is getting hot.
Wait, Bryson, please no, I'm eating dinner.
Brian, come on now.
Only if it's Golden Boy.
It's just gonna make you thirsty. That's all.
But yeah, he I will say I treat David with respect. I talk to him about things that aren't comic book related, right? Because he's a person. I so geeked out the first time I texted him. I was at Stewart home, and it was like 8:00 at night, and I ran outside because I was working nights. But anyway, and I was like, "The vice president of sales at Marvel texted me!" I just yelled it out loud to myself, and I was like, "Okay." He's a person.
Yeah, y'all talk about when we argue too. I would appreciate that. Being out there.
What?
I mean 179. You mean 182. It's 182. What? Andrew looks more like confused. Adam Cole, wrestler signed to crew.
I'm really confused
AEW.
Here.
We'll look him up.
Like, seriously, look it up. Okay, we're gonna have to look that up. Batgirl got the Hush Bus treatment. Started watching this channel 2 years ago this week. Welcome aboard, Del. I'm glad you're still here.
Nice.
So here's the first.
Me and Omar review.
Oh, this is our first review. Me and you.
What's going on, Minties? The Uncanny Omar here.
Look how nervous you look.
My astonishing Melanie. This is my wife. So this is a very special episode. I did one with my daughter, and now my wife wants in on this. We used to have a podcast together, so this is very cool that she's slowly coming back into this life. I don't know why she wants to do this, but anyway, today what are we talking about today, Melanie?
Just a second, it's heavy.
You still make those noises.
Just a few years ago. Aww.
Oh, you go on.
Yeah.
Go subscribe.
Oh,
You gotta
good.
subscribe.
Yay! There were 70.001K subs. Well, no, we're up to 70.3.
My favorite YouTube channel. Thank you so much, man. Andrew,
What about your
said,
own?
Sexy grinding saxophone. Okay. I'll give you
Oh,
that
like
one.
Lost Boys. Like,
Yes, Lost Boys, Andrew. Dude, you have a saxophone.
Oh,
Andrew.
okay. I
Look at
want.
that.
you mean like the chains, the. Oh, yeah.
I need to go get a saxophone.
Let's not
now.
worry about whether Andrew is or is not a Highlander.
No, he's no Duncan MacLeod.
There can be.
Wow,
only
Tina
one.
just straight up shot you down, Andrew.
There can be only one.
How about Connor
The
McLeod?
first video I watched of yours, it was Superman, Batman, Volume 1 Omnibus. I ended up buying that book. Oh, dude, thank you. Oh, Bavarian Red, how are you doing?
I'm so glad I made it.
I'm so glad you made it too.
I'm just teasing you.
I'm glad. I love that lady. All right.
Everyone count the amount of side eye. I'm still confused. And
Yeah.
you're
How
never
much
gonna-
side eye did you get?
You're never gonna tell me. Dude, I bought this at the Rent Fair, and this is the only place I can wear it unless I chaperone a prom, which I will.
Which apparently we're going to this year.
I didn't tell you.
we
Next
do a
Friday,
Kickstarter
I'm
for you
setting
to
up
do
a table, Larry's table. I'm borrowing Larry's library's table
Okay, keep going.
at the freshman orientation to start a writing club.
Okay.
Why did I think of that? Because I'm drunk. Prom, because I'm working at high school and I can't chaperone a prom. That's why I thought that.
Read this.
Maybe Near Mint was going to have a prom and you ruined it, Melanie.
Ooh, Near Mint prom.
Yep.
Okay, so who was Wallflowers? Were you guys Wallflowers in like high school?
I don't know what that means. Let's get to the super chat
Kind of,
first.
yeah.
I wasn't. I'll say really quick. In senior year, I wore jeans to a
Okay,
dance. I didn't care.
Noah, thank you so much for the
Yes,
super
thank
chat.
you so much. And look at this great looking picture here.
You suited up.
You guys, yes, you suited up. You guys inspired me to start a comic club with my high school friends and our wives after watching Overeater New Reader. I call it X-mansplaining. Really cool.
Write that down, Tina. That's a great name.
Well, if you invite me, I'm going to be woman explaining it to my wife because I'm like, well, this character was this. Of course, you have to remember, like, all my knowledge is like 1996 and before.
And Fox cartoons.
Tina's knowledge is 1994 to 1997 and a half.
I was into comics in 91 to about 96.
91.
Maybe a little bit later.
Okay, we'll do a quiz. By the way, that is an awesome freaking name.
No, and I'm
X-mansplaining.
so glad that you guys started a comic club. That's really cool. And I am
Now
not
I'm jealous.
I am not saying pay money and come join our comic club, but we do have I really am not. We do have a comic book a book club on Patreon, and I just want to say, like, I learned so much from talking to the people. Like, they make so many points that I'd never thought of, and even they will disagree with each other, and I'm like, I agree with both of you. You both have good points. So it's really cool to be a part of a book club. So I'm so glad that you are. That's really cool.
Dude, what's up, Roy? How's it going?
20 million views?
Thanks for all you do and being obsessive about this hobby in the most positive way possible. Of course, I am too. Oh, this is Omnibus Ryan. I like that name. Big inspiration. I'm working to becoming an expert like you.
I like Omnibus Ryan smirk. That's a good smirk.
I wonder if years from now, Omnibus Ryan will have like a course in college where we can teach people about X-Men. Omar, I pulled up. Oh, yes, Arjun is here. He comes all the amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 4.
I'm not ignoring your comments, Arjun.
Melanie, quit arguing with he's in high school. Do not argue with him. I was less than a wallflower like the X-Men. I was hated and feared.
Ooh, nice.
Melanie is buzzing, buddy. And
I'm
Hal.
your buzzing
Yeah.
buddy.
Hey, folks. I need to get going. Yep, I need to get going.
Thanks for being here, Andrew.
Thank you,
This
Andrew.
has been a lot of fun. Hey, I just want to say congrats to everybody involved in this, especially Omar and Melanie. Y'all have just rocked. This is amazing. I look forward to the next 70,000 and more. This is fun.
And I was gonna say before you go that there's so many, like, Andrew does so much behind the scenes. Like, there's so many
to this day.
I mean, even just like a couple hours ago, did you actually message him? You were like, how can I get clips without downloading the whole video?
Yep.
Right? Like, so Andrew's
We'll
a really
figure it
good guy.
out.
And
Yeah, Andrew's good
definitely
people.
helps
He's good people.
behind the
And
scenes.
I've been friends with him since the 3rd grade. So Much love to you, buddy.
Don't get a
man.
haircut.
Don't get a haircut. Let it grow out.
Awesome.
Bye.
See y'all. I'm off to buy a
Bye,
saxophone.
Andrew.
Apparently.
Yep.
And then there were
Here.
3.
I'm not real.
So Omnibus Ryan has some solid review videos on his channel as well. So
Oh, cool.
awesome, buddy. Omnibus. Are you only Omnibus getting?
Bye, Bless.
Oh, Blast is out of here. Oh no, he was saying bye to Andrew. I
Yeah,
think.
he was saying goodbye to Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. But we need more.
Your
Omar
wife's
Jesus.
plastered.
Arjun
Oh,
just
gosh,
wants
yes.
me to announce that Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 4 reprint.
Josh is beat up. Made fun for read comics and freshman year I was beat up. So let's go.
Oh.
I had my Spider-Man t-shirt hung up on my wall as a decoration in middle school and part of high school because I was too like embarrassed to wear it. I'm like, oh, people. Yeah, I didn't want to make fun of. And now look at how like it's really cool that people wouldn't be made fun of for like reading comics, right? So I'm assuming, Josh, this was a little while ago that you were a freshman. I'm also naive and not aware of pickings ongoing. I don't know where I'm going with that.
No, you're okay. You're okay. No, yeah. I was picked on, made fun of for reading comics and stuff, reading on the bus and stuff. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But I was also one of those people who just didn't care, I guess. So like I wore my X-Men shirt. I wore my mini moods of an alien shirt. And I was just like, whatever. People gonna think what they're gonna think. So might as well live.
I don't want to hurt your tiara.
See, that's like Tina. That's really good advice.
I'm going to say a couple of things about that. Number one, yeah, I was there too, man. I was there in the age when it was funny to joke about people that read comics. It was funny to make fun of people that were into anime and video games. It's just weird, that we live in a time now. And it's a blessing that we live in a time now where it's socially acceptable, right? People are wearing. I remember, keep in mind, though, I graduated in 1996. I remember in 1994, I had a T-shirt from Japan that said Dragon Ball Z, and people were like, "Oh, your shirt says." No, this is the middle of Kentucky, and I'm not hating on Kentucky. I grew up here, and I have my kids here.
It's a pretty state,
but you know what I'm saying?
And people, they're
people,
nice people.
People were joking about my shirt. They're like, "Your shirt says Dragon Ball," and I'm like, "No, it doesn't. It says Dragon Ball Z." It's kids, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, people wear Dragon Ball Z shirts to school. Can you imagine?
I mean, it's cool. Like people come in, and I'm like, "Oh, you've got a great like where I work. You've got a great Naruto shirt," and like I bond with people over that stuff, and it's great to meet
That's
people.
how I made friends with Ernie in college.
No one knows who that is.
He was Ernest Sama. And
Ernest P. Worrell?
I had Chrono Trigger buttons and something else on my bag.
Nobody names their kid Ernie besides
his name was
Ernie's
Ernest, and then
parents
I would call him Ernest Sama because I had a
from
crush on
Bert and Ernie. In 8th grade, I was randomly assigned chromium as my periodic element to discuss amongst my science class. I bought issue number 1 of Generation X to show everyone how much cooler my element was. Yes. I love it. So
see, that's awesome. And as a teacher, I'd be like, yes.
So what I'm saying, it's like,
yes.
Look. We may have been picked on back then, but look how mighty we are now when these number 1 best-selling movies are nothing but comic book movies.
Because it's fun. It's just
because it was
fun.
Right. And the stories that they're based on, are the stuff that we were made fun of back then.
Well, yeah, it's all about like the comics back from our childhood was always about the underdog. Like they were the one out. They were the ones that were exiled from the community. And as kids, you're looking for a community to belong to. And if you're exiled, you see yourself mirrored in these comics and you say, you know what, and you do, as a kid, you try to base your personality or somewhat on something you aspire to. So aspiring to these figures in these comics that are exiles from the community, but still doing good, still trying to help that community out, even though they're a part of it, is really helpful for these kids because they're saying, you know what, I can be the better person in my life. Even though I'm an exile from this community, I still want to give back to it and show them that I care.
So I think we're living in a wonderful time now where it's more, acceptable and like you see people out reading comics. And I think collective editions have definitely helped out a lot. Like sitting there and reading a comic book at a restaurant and stuff, or a hardcover comic. I mean, what kid is paying for $100, omnibus?
Kingsport Cow,
Hey.
that is the dumbest thing.
Everything okay?
Posers.
Ma'am? Everything okay?
I was trying to be silly in the hallway last year. I was like
I'm
calling after this
live
8th grader
right now.
that had like a Sailor
Like,
Moon shirt on.
Yeah.
And then like she didn't know anything about Sailor. No, it was Evangelion. And I was like,
Yep.
poser.
Were they like, what does that 90s lingo even mean?
Sorry, I had to pick up. My brother was calling, so I was like,
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I see the same jock mofos who made fun of me at lunch for reading comics,
they're
sporting
sporting
Captain
Captain
America
America
t-shirts,
shirts,
right?
right.
I think it's come full circle. I'm not holding it against the people. Like, I think it's great that we live in a time where now people are celebrating these things. So it's awesome. And now, and maybe some of those people are now getting into comics, which is great.
Oh, I bet you they grow up to be good people, just like you. You weren't.
Okay, we don't need to talk about my past. Congratulations. on
Omar, would you made fun of Melanie and I back in middle and high school?
I wouldn't have liked them.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that right now. Congratulations. This is a positive, honest community. Congratulations.
It's honest and it's positive. You changed.
You change and become a better person. That is a positive step to recovery.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. What am I recovering from that you people are judging me for? All right. Congratulations on reaching 70,000. Thank you so much, Mean Boy. Thanks for
Boot the bot.
The best content possible. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I know Omar always works so hard, and I could say I can attest, that because I live with him, right? So I know
she does.
And I do work really hard on, let's say, like the Sandman. I'm gonna hopefully Thursday. Can I do it Thursday? Can I release it Thursday? We haven't talked about it yet. Top 10 Sandman moments. So I'm going to share with you guys, like, I'm flipping through. I did look up what other people's 10 moments were, like, as a starting point. And then I physically looked through the comics as well to see. I'm like, oh, yeah, that is a good point. I will write that down. I'll give my 2 cents on it. But I'm also going to look through and add in my own. Like, I'm working hard on it because I want it to be, like, something unique, something worth watching. So keep an eye out Thursday for the top 10 Sandman moments and the end.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome,
this is really nice to read all these comments because this is childhood trauma part of the celebrate. Yes, the childhood part, but it's more of the sharing part because we've all been through. Roberto Rodriguez, don't even act like just because you were in the military that you didn't hide that geekiness back in the day. Because I had to. I had to front for a while.
Yesterday I met the English teachers I'm working with for the first time, and I mentioned, I was like, well, Spider-Man we were talking about heroes, like an icebreaker. It was like Spider-Man. I read comics. See Walt's Comic Shop sticker. Yeah, I had to just zoom into a 15-minute. Oh, awesome presentation on Pokemon cards 2 years ago from their Genius Hour. For their Genius Hour. That is terrific. Amazing Amanda got hired because Pokemon Go. She did this whole lesson on how to get to do Pokemon Go because she was interviewing for a trainer position. And she got it.
Dude, what is up, Omni Nation? The man with the most infectious laugh.
Hey, look at that smile.
This guy's always happy, man.
Let me do it.
You can't do it, Just. What are you doing? You're gonna mess up your chair. You're gonna pass out. You're gonna knock my books out. Omar, what's up, my home skillet biscuit? Skillet biscuit. I love that. Congrats on 7. I ain't heard that for a minute.
I want a sauce.
Your channel has inspired me to make my own. You changed the Omni game, bro. You're a huge inspiration to me and the community. Keep going. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. And you keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you to you, BJ Kicks, all these wonderful Omni Ryan that was here, all these wonderful people that have reached out to me that were like, hey, Larry's Library that, have started their own channels, not because like, oh, they want to like, get free books or nothing like it, but because they have something to say.
They have a love.
That's wonderful that everybody has their own
get free
voice.
books takes a lot of work.
I mean, well, yeah, it did.
It does.
It took no expectations, and it's just it's been a wonderful ride. So I'm glad that everybody out there has their own unique voice, trying to start their own channel and doing their own channel. And you keep on doing it because there are channels that are going to come and go. Boot that chat up and keep the bot.
Thank you, Max Applebed. I
Thank
saw
you,
that. I was like, oh, I need to look for something.
Yeah.
Mod me up, Omar.
Oh, we need to mod Max up. Where's my buddy Ben, man? He was here, Ben Uncles.
He could be Mod Max, like Mad Max.
Is this what we're doing, Sebastian? Did you want to get mod? Did you want to get? All right, go ahead.
Let's do a super chat and then another clip.
All right.
You guys deserve all the recognition and more. I love this channel, this community. It's awesome that it's something you both do together. Oh, thank you. Look at you. It looks like you with your significant other there. So that's really cool.
Thank you so much for the super chat, my brother.
Thank you. That really, helps out a lot because this is his job.
No free books here, just crying wallet. But the great comics and the great community are worth so much more. Absolutely.
Yeah, you keep working hard and you'll get those free books.
Okay, well, okay. So that was the thing. Like people, like the best question I ever had. It was like somebody was like, "Hey, man, how do you get free books?" And I'm like, "Okay, this is what you do. You want the God honest truth. You start a channel with no expectations. You work your ass off for 3 years of your life with no spending your own money." And then maybe, just maybe, the right person will watch your show.
Yep.
And then reach out to you. And that's what it takes. It takes, not expecting anything, building a community and doing it because you have something to say about whatever it is you have to say. Or whatever it is that
people see that you have a real vested interest in something. Your love for the medium shows through because there's plenty of people who have money who can buy these things and speak about it, but it's the love and commitment to the actual thing you're talking about that really shows through and draws people to you.
Oh, I love Jess. That is Omnidog is my buddy, dude.
He's such a good
I
guy.
help that man out all the time. I love that dude.
Josh is still waiting for your omnibus.
All right, Josh. Can you unhighlight his?
Yeah. Okay. So here is my first solo. I think it was my first. Well,
this was your first.
Oh gosh, and then I was like, why'd I pick this one?
It's YouTube. You got to be confident.
I'm embarrassed.
All right,
go ahead.
Wow, first episode of Melanie. This
and
is
as always, reviews and
What were you thinking?
I was like, I'm going to be different.
The book is written by Tom.
Hey, I like that shirt.
I really appreciate how he adds in new characters from the neighborhood, obviously. And my favorite new character is this old lady named Marnie. I love old ladies anyway.
She still loves old ladies. So yeah, that was your first solo. You were like, I can do it without you. And then you were like,
let's make an executive decision and do pigtails. My wife wears pigtails all the time.
I can do it without you. And then she's like, can you just sit here and watch? And I still, to this day, have to set up the camera, have to come down here. And I don't mind because I love you and you're helping me. So that's what counts. I love you.
King's boy, Cal.
I love this guy. He joined Amanda now on a lot of our comic book movie chats.
Oh, cool. I'm kind of new here. Been lurking for a while. Congrats on the 70K. Mel's definitely feeling it. Yes, I am.
She's
feeling it. That Latino spin on the comic book commentary. Oh, well, thank you so much for the super
Thank you, brother.
Chat.
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, he's been watching our Hey, yeah, I remember when you first chimed in. Amanda and I were doing a comic book movie review, and you were like chiming in, and you come on there from time to time. Yeah, she's got a sick kid. Unfortunately, she can't make it tonight, but otherwise, she's here in spirit. So is Maddie. Yeah, so it was Melanie looking adorable in that clip.
Oh,
look at that, adorable.
And I did recently this year. I did the old ladies.
Should you do your top 10 favorite old ladies in comics?
Gosh, I should do that. Oh, yes.
I bet there's not a video that's out there that's the top 10 old ladies in comics. Aunt May? Oh, Aunt May and Ultimate Spider-Man. Hot Aunt May and Ultimate Spider-Man.
Okay, let's keep going.
That's not the wine talking.
Yeah, let's.
The old lady, what's her name? The one that trained the witch in Berserk. She's cool. I like her.
Oh, I do like her.
All right, the old lady she loved the most was the racist one.
Who asked us
I had thoughts on that old lady. I was like, we know we're all thinking it.
Horrible. No, I still I love her as a human being that is created. I have the feeling she would not have been nasty to Omar. She's naive and old and from Kentucky.
And
You are a better person than I am, Melanie.
We do not speak ill of the dead.
Because, and like you said,
The dead can't talk back. That's all I got to say.
Once educated can change. And I think she would. Yeah.
Well, can't be educated if you're gone.
Tina!
She just
Omni Nation is saying, Melanie, oh, well, thank you. You're amazing too. Love your piece on chance. Well, love you, girl. Well, thank you.
All right, here we go. Real talk. Marvel had the chance. Omar, please send your resume to DC so you can save their collected editions of Marvel. I think they're going to be under a new regime, and I think they're gonna come better. Like things are gonna get better for the DC collected edition.
Hopeful outlook. That's nice.
Well, I mean, we have the guy that came in and did the whole MCU. That helps start that off. He's coming in to take over from for Discovery. So, gonna put out a top old ladies comics video tonight just to be first.
I'm gonna put on TikTok right now.
All right, here we go. Oh, Leslie Tompkins, but let's not forget what she did in War Games. From Batman, Barbara Gordon from Batman Beyond. Now you're talking about hot old lady. We talking about hot old lady, dude. I hate. There's a name I see for a minute, but I hate saying his name.
Cyclops is better than Wolverine.
No.
Halen from X-Men count as an old lady.
Have you been, brother? I hope you've been well, my dude. Oh, look at my dude, NFL dude, making blogs, podcasts before YouTube existed. It is the backbone of near mint condition success.
Oh, that's true.
Yep, we were doing podcasts many years ago. Thank you, my brother. I hope you've been well.
That was so much easier. Shoot, you were talking about not the old lady.
John Williams is here. I see John Williams.
So what? Fred Senator, I'm so going to use thicker than a Snicker when a kid's like, this book is thick for the book club. I didn't mean to pick that. Thicker than a Snicker. You should appreciate it. Thank you, Lionheart. Man, this dude always give a super chat.
This guy's
You definitely heard that perler beat I sent you all those
okay.
ago.
First of all, Lionheart, you definitely earned that ass whooping I'm going to give you in King of Fighters. Now
Bad luck to the entire NMC family. Congratulations, Omar and Melanie.
King of Fighters 96, Sega Saturn, though. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. You might take me on Street Fighter, though. My Street Fighter technique is out of game, out of whack.
Well, you could always do that thing like older brothers and siblings do. Like, I just got to practice this move, and then you whoop them.
Oh my goodness. Our daughter Alicia spams on Super Puzzle. No, shoot, it's not Super. It's Puzzle Gym Fighter.
Pocket Fighter with the Street Fighter characters, and they're all like chibi sized. And oh my gosh, she beats me because she just spams, and I'm like, stop it. And then she's like, I don't know how to do moves, and she did
just smashing those buttons.
Right.
I mean, that's what you would do when you went to the arcade and like you played against your friends and stuff. Like, I remember my wife never playing a fighting game, went to the arcade with me and like creamed me on Street Fighter just by mashing buttons. And I got so mad. I'm like, you're not even trying.
You're not trying. Martin, I do like Omar's voice. And when we had, I miss that from the old house. I could sit on the couch and I could hear you recording.
Oh, because now we have
I just like your voice. But now there's like an actual door to the stairs and you're like all the way over here anyway, even if there wasn't a door. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Mad Hattie? Heck fire no. She is not hot. Wait, but it wasn't hot.
All right, calm down. Everything is good. I work different hours now, so I hasn't been able to make the live chats. Dude,
good. I'm glad.
I'm glad you're doing okay, man. I'm
Martin
just checking
says
on you.
He likes our voices, and that includes me going on.
Oh boy. Here we go. Omar, drink until you leak the Do you really want that leak, man?
Oh, Tina.
All right, you want
somebody
some leaks?
asked about your and then Tina's posters after you're done.
You want some leaks? Oh, now Bert is a man. Okay, Bert.
All right, super chat.
Marissa Tomei, Ant-Man qualified. Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Shit.
Wow, Melanie said yes word because Marissa Tomei, that's the only way to describe her.
No. Thank you so much, Bert, for the support. This has pockets, dude. Look at this.
We're going to prom with pockets.
Hey, that's a big deal with dresses.
I was about to leak some obvious. Melody had to get up and go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Marissa Tomei. Thank you so much, Bert. Seriously, my dude.
All right, Tina's posters, leaks, whatever. Go.
All right, y'all want some leaks? Here's some leaks. Okay, they're all Marvel Omnis.
Oh,
okay?
Whatever.
No, I'm just kidding.
They start with a letter.
We got 3 Spider-Man Omnis. Okay, coming out. We got 3 Star Wars Omnis that I'm going to announce. Star Wars Omnis. 3 Spider-Man Omnis, 3 Star Wars Omnis. We have a couple of Silver Age things for the Silver Age lovers. We've got definitely some X-Men things down the line coming out. Let's just say get those wallets ready because I'm super excited to announce a lot of these. Let me think of another one that I remember going. Oh, can we? If you saw my top 20, none of them are reprints though, Arjun. None of them are reprints. These are brand new Spideys. If you saw my top 20 most wanted Marvel Omnis, there are a couple that made it. And that's all I will say about that. God bless
Just
you
a
all for being
couple.
a huge part of the channel. Thank you all seriously so much. I would not be here without you all. I could not be pushing myself to get up every day to make 1, 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 5 videos a day.
I know every time I see you, you're like, man, I'm just tired.
Because of you all. So I just want to say I love you all, seriously. But that's the only hints y'all are going to get. So I love you all. And if your omnibus is not announced, just wait around because this is still the beginning of all this, 2023.
Hey, and if you're watching and you're not subscribed, subscribe so you can hear this breaking news when it's announced.
Thank you, Tina, because we're not good at reminding
What's up,
people.
Mega Shrimp, sir? How are you, my brother?
Thank you for the super chat. Mega Shrimp, sir, thank you. Mega Shrimp, sir's been around for a long time. Wow, 70K.
I'm sure his mother would agree with that, yes. He's been around for a while.
You built a wonderful community and deserve every bit of success. Congratulations. Hashtag stay minty. Hashtag Omni. Hashtag Alpha Omnibus 2023. Let's go.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Alpha Omnibus.
Now, I did sign an NDA, so I can't say exactly what's being announced, but I'm just saying those are some of the books to expect, and it's still just the beginning.
You're
Omar
so
made
sweet.
Berserk blow up.
No, Berserk.
Berserk made Berserk blow up.
Kintaro made Berserk blow up, but that was sweet.
Miura definitely did.
Yeah, I'm sure you introduced Berserk to a lot of people.
I'm glad I did, and I'm glad that it's taken on and it's become its own thing.
I still haven't read it.
You are dead to me.
Berserk? Remember, like you wouldn't let me read Preacher?
Yeah.
Well, now I've read Berserk.
Now you
can
read
I
Preacher.
read Preacher?
You can read Preacher now.
Preacher isn't as bad as Berserk, is it?
She's an adult woman. Don't tell her what she can and can't do.
I'm an adult woman. Woman.
Gosh. Do I really need that right now?
You're like these females, man.
Okay, first of all, don't put words in my mouth. I did not say that.
I was like, don't get me canceled, Tina.
Tina, you've tried so many times. Congrats again. Here's more success and growth.
Thank you,
Can we
Tyler,
stay positive
with your
and ignore
happy
Tina's
cherry
crazy
blossom
butt?
tree.
Mutant.
And yes, thank you, Mutant. Exclamation mark. Oh, Martha's
Ooh.
cuddly sentimental vibes.
Much love back to you, my dude. He's a good
Dad.
guy. Follow him on Instagram. Thank you so much, my dude. They have another Drake Omar. No, then I'll be like, and this is coming out, and this is coming out. So I can't say a word.
I mean, that's why they're telling you, have another drink.
I'm sorry, Arjun. It's not a reprint, but you know your day will come, Arjun. Tina, your cats are too cute. They're too cute.
Thank you. I've got 5 of them. The calico was Cairo. She's 19. This one's 18 years old, and we're getting another one maybe on Saturday.
Yeah.
What days are the videos dropping for Spider-Man Omnibus? That honestly, what the way this works is I film a video, I edit, I send it to David. David approves. David then sends it to the Disney lawyers. Disney lawyers have to give their approval. And then I can go ahead. And usually what I do is I let Patreons, it's the early access tier. They have the first dibs, and then I put it on YouTube the very next day. That's the way this works. Sometimes Disney lawyers get back to me and they're like, hey, can you change this? Can you change that? Can you leave this out? You know, and it's something I've been used to for the last couple of years. So it's not a big deal, but that's the way it works. So as soon as I get that approval, that's the next day is when you all will know what's coming out. But as far as the Spider-Man ones, I don't know yet. I literally just got the some of the missing covers that I didn't have before for some of these books. Yeah, so Disney lawyers have to approve my stuff because I signed an NDA, so I can't. There are things I can't say and can't say. So when people ask me like, "Why didn't you mention so and so's name in that video?" Because I was asked not to. That's why. And I'll just leave it at that. By ignoring my questions and comments about 90s Nomad, Omar has basically confirmed. I wish, my brother. You're talking about the Fabian Nicieza stuff, man.
In 2010, Space Odyssey 2, Arthur C. Clarke talks about Disney lawyers. I swear, at one point, it makes sense in the story, and about how rough they are. And I was like, oh, wow. Anyway. Oh, well, speaking of Space Odyssey, I saw mention of Once and Future. I have to admit, I was on the fence with the series. However, when I saw a review for the deluxe edition, it pushed me to get the series. Best decision. I'm so glad you like it.
Oh, she's top 10 old lady.
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier, and I just could not pull up the title Once and Future.
Mm-hmm. She's definitely top 10 old lady material.
Like, wow, yeah, because you said, yo, you love the old lady in Once a Future, and I can't wait to keep reading it.
Berserk Deluxe Edition have absolutely insane ratings on Goodreads. Here's something I would not share without having a few drinks. Berserk Deluxe Editions are the best-selling things that Dark Horse has ever put out. I'm talking 4 times as much as any other thing that Dark Horse has ever sold. 4 times as much. 4 times more than Mignola. Because I'm looking at my Dark Horse library. 4 times more than Mignola.
Berserk's
4 times more of no, Berserk's over here.
Yeah.
That's how powerful Berserk is selling.
Oh, good night, Derek, if you're still on.
Oh, Drew, thank you so much for the super chat, my brother.
And
just bought an Omni during the chat. Uncanny 3, congrats and keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Wow, well, yeah, and thank you because you just bought an Omni. Thank you.
Better buy that Uncanny 3.
Thank you for sharing with us. Oh, and thank you for explaining the NDA. If in case you didn't know, means non-disclosure agreement that you will not say.
Oh, thank
something. James, reboot all day, every day.
Where did that come from?
2001 or reboot.
Okay.
Let me show the last clip. Oh, go ahead, Tina.
Oh, I was going to say, like, do you think now, like, question from me, do you think now that Dark Horse has a mega seller and has done so well with Berserk that they're going to expand their manga library? You know, kind of go head to head with Yin Press and all the Kodansha?
Well, I think that's really difficult for them. Kodansha is unfair.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew was asking the same question, Tina.
In the sense that Kodansha actually is the publisher in Japan,
yeah,
and in America, so it's a little unfair. The thing with Dark Horse, it's still, besides being one of the most popular publishers, they're still one of the smaller publishers.
Right.
So they have to the funding of one project is like the money they make is funding another project.
Right. I mean, like, I picked up, like, I didn't even realize it was Dark Horse. I picked up Gamer Cat, Gamer Plus Cat, Gamer X Cat, and I read it and I liked it. I know you said your daughters liked it. And I realized, like, afterwards, because I didn't even look at the publisher, I was like, oh, this is a Dark Horse. I wasn't really aware that Dark Horse really had any manga or was going to release manga outside of Berserk and a few other titles.
Yeah, they have the license to Lone Wolf and Cub. They have the license to Trigun. They have the license, which I assume they will do one day. They see how well these deluxe editions are doing, and
so like they're expanding out because the titles that they got are meaty. Does that make sense? Like more shonen, darker.
To answer your question, they would every deluxe edition, everything they do is taking a gamble, right? It's like, okay, we're going to fund this with the money that the BPRD hardcover makes. We'll fund the next Mike Mignola hardcover. So for Berserk, that helped fund things like Hellsing and Blade of the Immortal. Those have to make money in order for them to fund things like Lone Wolf and Cub. So that's one of the things. And of course, Josh knows a lot more because he's a wonderful comic creator. Dark Horse has the problem with small storage space. They have some of the most insane deadlines to make sure they have the room. Feel like their manga line could be doing better, but they need to grow. And the only thing, and there's nothing wrong with this, is that Dark Horse also publishes things outside of manga. They also publish graphic novels, original graphic novels, things that you could create and say, shop around and go to Dark Horse. So it's really cool to be like, to talk to these people behind the scenes and learn all these things. Because I myself, you know, even 3 years ago, I'd be complaining like, why hasn't Dark Horse done this? Where's my Appleseed hardcover? Where's my Trigon hardcover? Where's my Domu hardcover?
Yeah, I would love to see Mushishi reprinted. I would love to see.
So that's two things. Number one, it's licensing. Number two is we need to make sure that this is, this can make money. So I get it. Like for other people that come on my channel and like, this hasn't happened in a while, and I'm on knock on wood, but they just come on the Saturday streams going, "Hey man, manga's outselling comics," and then they leave, right?
Hey, there's
like
a bot,
that guy. Block that MFer. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, they are. Well, let's talk. Let's break it down. Let's see how much they're really making.
Right.
Them, baby.
Well, I mean, you look at it like right now, manga is like that fast comic that we grew up with, the single issue print. Do you think omnis overall are selling better than the single issue print of comics?
No. Manga is a big market, right?
Right.
Manga's selling really well. And all these channels are like, manga's outselling comic. Yeah, that's not news. That's been happening for 20 years.
Yeah.
The difference is that the markup is
that's what I'm getting to. Like,
they're not making hardly any money off of those mangas.
Well, it's fast and furious. That's why you don't get a lot of reprints. They're spitting them at it because what behooves them is the new media coming out, because that's how they're going to sell it. They're not going to make a lot of money on reprints unless you've got a good title like Sailor Moon, Berserk.
I mean, and look at Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is and then we'll go to the super chat and answer questions. Sailor Moon is a prime example of a title will sell, and they still do not release them in hardcover because there's this fear that they will not make any money.
Right.
And that's the thing.
It's Sailor Moon.
Exactly. It's Sailor Moon.
It's Sailor
How
Moon.
could it fail? But they don't. They take a gamble.
I eat ice cream after high school.
So they release them in soft cover. They release them in
which they're gorgeous. I wish there was a I collected the Sailor Moon editions, like the Eternal editions. They're gorgeous. But it'd be nicer to have something that lasts longer on your shelf.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to this question, but first let me take this super chat from my buddy Paul Blight, the mall cop.
It would be Bryant. Mall cop.
Thank you, Melanie. Congratulations on 70K. Discovered your channel about a year ago. You introduced me to one of my favorite hobbies. I love Dark Horse Deluxe Editions. Just got Hellsing, Blade 2. Here's to 100K. Thank you so much, my brother, for the super chat. And oh my gosh, there's so many books that they could I know they lost the license to Oh My Goddess, but I would love that in Deluxe Edition one day. But seriously, Paul,
and Paul, I know that's not one of his favorite usernames.
Love saying your name. I'm not even a big fan of the movie.
Spock's shoot something.
You
Spock.
Mean Lord Sir Leonard Nimoy?
Moyes, thank you.
That's like why no Uncanny X-Men Volume 5.
Favorite Sailor Scout, Sailor Moon. I don't care that it's cliche. Second is Sailor Venus. Third is Mars, then Jupiter, then Mercury.
No. Uranus, Mars,
and Neptune. Yeah.
Neptune.
Well, okay, I wasn't including the Outer Scouts.
Then my girls.
Moon, Venus, Pluto. No, Saturn. Oh, I can't choose.
Uranus,
etc. Uranus. No, I really. You know what? Venus and then Uranus. Okay.
Really?
You can sit here and chat, or you can survive this war.
What, Daniel? What are you quoting? Is that to us?
Honestly, Usagi is an icon. She really is, right? She's wonderful. I think in America we called her Bunny for a long time, but that's just a little. That's mixed.
And I love her English voice. I don't care because I
Meatball Head
watching it. Meatball Head.
And here's a man that made me some gifts, and I'm serious. Appleseed is a book that I want, and that's something like I wish my connection with every publisher was like my connection with Marvel. Like, because there are so many books that I think would sell. Like, I really have a really great and unique connection with Marvel Comics. Unlike DC, where I did suggest things, and to the people that I suggested things, they were like, I think we're going to go this way. And then they ended up losing their jobs. And I still keep up with Hank. I think Hank is a wonderful human being, and it was not his fault. It was just, unfortunately, the time that... What's up, Lance? How are you doing, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a time that everything happened and then everything just fell bad. How deep do you typically look into comics? Like most other pieces of literature, comics have more than one layer to look at. And recently I've been studying the philosophy of DC comic books.
Yeah, Comics Conversation said this earlier. I find that just really quick, I find in the book club meetings through Patreon, like people really help me to look deeper into it, things that I just didn't even think of. Project Viking is really good at suggesting
Guy's a
books.
Smart. Guy's a super smart guy.
On delving deeper.
Super smart guy. Here's something that I have been suggesting for years, but in case you're new to the channel, the best money you can spend before you buy your next omnibus, before you buy your next manga, before you buy your next trade paperback comic is Understanding Comics by Scott McCloud. I'm serious. And I need to watch Nope. I'm so excited to watch it. Let's go watch that this weekend. So,
okay. It's not a YouTube channel?
Nope is the new movie by Peele.
Oh, I'll watch anything by Peele.
Okay. So understanding comics, I'm serious, will change the way that you read comics. It will change the way that you look at sequential art, and you will learn to appreciate the artist that you were like, ew, his art is nasty. Because you'll learn to appreciate that the guy can tell a good sequential art piece.
Sandman, who did Preludes and Nocturnes.
The first one is Sam Keith.
Yeah. Hey, whoa, look at me knowing an artist. I didn't mind that art to begin with. However, you're right. Like if you looked at Understanding Comics, like I think he tells the story really well with that art that may not be some people's cup of tea. Because so many of my top 10 moments of Sandman come from that first one. And then I had to rearrange them so they're not too many from the beginning. But when I student taught, I taught Understanding Comics as my solo lesson unit.
She did.
And
it's good teach.
Kids didn't get it. The teacher didn't get it. Maybe somebody got it. Surely somebody got it, and I just didn't know.
But I really do think it's one of the most important things that you can read to help expand your love of comics. And there's nothing wrong if you've been reading comics for 50 years and you've never read it. You can always go back and learn to appreciate this wonderful medium, because there are artists that I've learned to love because of Understanding Comics. Artists that I did not appreciate as a kid that I've learned to love because of that. If I may interrupt the festivitas, Omar, what happened to the Invaders? That's still coming. And let me tell you.
Oh, you're reading.
The Invaders Omnibus is still coming out as planned. It's not coming out as planned. It's still coming out. David was the most upset about that because he was like, I need that book now. And he was mad when they told him that it was delayed.
How do you say his last name?
David Gabriel.
Nope.
Gabriel.
Say it wrong.
Gabriel. It is not.
I swear to the Lord Almighty.
No, it is not.
Let's call him up right now.
No, I'm not.
Wait, he's in bed.
Hey, what's up, Dave? David C. has been with me for a long time. He is a good dude too. Have you seen the Sandman Mystery Theater Compendium coming? I've seen it. Knock on wood, it's still coming. I would have, of course, liked an omnibus, but what are you gonna do?
Of Sandman. Let me show the last clip, if you will.
Oh, yes.
Me. And this is our first family review, which is
our very first
really
family
important.
review.
It's really important.
This is when all the kids and my wife and I talked about comics.
And look at how I'm going to cry. Look at how little they are.
Me?
No.
Being somebody that read comic books as a kid,
and at least
I was like, surely our kids are going to get it. Not the only reason why. Not the only reason why.
Okay.
Surely our kids are going to love it. So, when Lydia was born, Lydia's now 10, Alicia's 8, so keep that in mind when talking about some of these books. When Lydia was born, I tried to do the fatherly thing, and my wife was like, read to your daughter. I'm like, awesome, I will.
That's dumb.
These books are amazing. But she was not ready for apparently X-Men Extinction Agenda or
Fear.
And baby. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, baby. Keep it together. We're almost done. We're almost done. Thanks, Omar, and congrats to. Oh, thank you. Yes, congrats to us. Bring back the beard. Was that? I have a beard.
So
it's like one of those like what are these called? Chin strap
Jawlines.
beards? Yeah, jawline beards. I
yeah,
took
Liddy-
a graphic novel course in college while
that'd
we
be so
read
much
more
fun.
adult and mature graphic novels. The Scott McCloud book was the only theory book we read. It was the only one we needed. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you've not picked it up, do yourself a favor and pick it up, because it is well worth your time to read about the things that you love, and you will learn to appreciate this medium a lot more.
Yeah, I need to reread it.
A friend of mine was reading a comic and asked me why there was a repeat panel. I didn't know what he meant until I looked at it again and had to explain that it was a quiet moment being held. Right? And you learn that from that book. So if you like, seriously.
So is that like one of my top 10 Sandman moments is when
thank you, Lance.
And this is in the first one, the first trade. Morpheus dream. He is in hell and he's in a contest, an imagination contest, and he says, I am hope. And there's 3 panels for the demon he's competing against, being like, I don't know how to like answer that. And so I think that's what you're talking about.
Hold on really quick. Let me answer Connie's question. Are you good enough to enter heaven? Ever lied? Yes. Stolen? Yes. Lusted? Yes. Blasphemed? Yes. Cursed? Yes. Hated anyone? I've learned to let that go. But thank you.
So that's why I depend upon
this feels like confession.
That's why I depend on Jesus Christ, because everybody has sinned.
I'm gonna text Connie all the things I've done because I'm Catholic and I'll go to confession. Doing great reading Captain America about that Ta-Nehisi Coates. I just got the 2nd volume of OHC, enjoying it so far. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, man. Your current beard is called the Jim Min beard. Does he have a patent on that? I don't think so, Max.
A patent on this.
Come on, man.
What is going?
Clark Kent is saying the Bible says no thief or adulterer or fornicator or hate shall enter heaven. But the Bible also says a lot of other things, but we ain't gonna get on that. By the way, have you checked out the Bible comic though? There's a huge omnibus of that. I ain't lying. There's
the Bible manga.
There's 3. No, it's not manga. It's a comic. Clark Kent knows. I know he's just here spamming, but go check out the omnibus of the Bible. It's 3 of them. There's also a slipcase available.
You never told me.
Okay, first of all,
and I'm gonna get mad.
Why are you getting mad at me and not Clark
She
Kent?
never told me.
Just wanted to drop in and say congratulations, brother. You guys are the best. Thank you, my brother.
You didn't let me geek out about
Justin,
it.
how have you been, man? Been loving this channel for the last year. So glad you helped me discover comics once again. I'm glad you're here with us, man.
All right, really quick. Lydia still has that humor. She gets it from her father. She emulates her father. When in the video, she was like, "Oh, that's stupid," because she copies her father's humor.
I'd never say that.
Still
stupid.
does that. Oh, but that's the only way she knows how to copy it.
Hey, yes, your girls are so cute
all the time. So
I miss your family. I miss you guys living around the corner.
Aww.
No, well, but okay. So,
hey, Batman Year 2 and Extinction Agenda is totally appropriate for young kids. Thank you. Hate is the way to the dark side. Okay, somebody tell Hayden Christian because he hates sand. There's so many strange comments right now. Dude, this is getting weird. What's going on? What's going on with the comments? Confession.
It sounds like it's on its way to an AMA.
Hold on. If a criminal confesses his crimes to the judges, where are all these people coming from? Loving your overviews of the comic. Thank you so much for that.
Bye, Maximus.
The Kingstone comics, they're amazing. See, my buddy Omni Nation knows what's up. Wu-Tang for the children because he hates sand. That's right.
I feel like I'm in a pipe dream now.
Tina, have you ever watched
Thank you, Brian.
The what? The Boondocks?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
love the comic.
We started watching.
Not Boondock Saints, Boondocks.
Yeah, the Boondocks. So like it started as a like Sunday morning cartoon strip. Like I used to read it all the time with like zits and stuff like that. And what draw me to it was his inspiration for anime, but bringing it into like Black culture and stuff like that. That was amazing.
And I'm like, my girls are mature and they can understand the nuances of the jokes that they're making, and the points they're trying to get across. And then I was like, maybe a couple of years. I'm just comfortable.
I was their age when I was imbibing comics and adult material, but Like, look how I turned out. Do you want your daughters to turn out like me?
You're a good human
I just
being,
told
Tina.
you,
I'm a good human being.
Good therapist. Not
don't be
reactions,
too rough on
good
yourself.
therapist advice.
And it was Aaron Magruder who did the comic. That's right. And I thought they were going to bring him back. Jake is saying it's 4 a.m. You're in South Africa, brother? Birds are starting to chirp. Time to go to bed. Thanks for the laughs, guys. Congrats.
Well, good night, Jake. Thank you. Seriously,
Thank you, brother.
That's really cool. And I remember the first time I really got drunk, I was confused at 4 a.m. why birds were chirping. I was like, this is wrong. What? And I spilled something on my roommate's Super Nintendo. Remember that? And I was so scared it wasn't going to work again. Oh, I would have. Oh, but it was okay. And then we listened to Mandy Patinkin, whose voice is like an angel. Mandy Patinkin from Princess Bride. No, I'm going to keep on. Just hold up. He could sing like an angel. And we
let your wife have the stream of consciousness that she is having right now.
We got to start wrapping up, though. Okay. While you were sobering up.
I'm wrapping it up. Wrap it up.
No, don't beat that. Don't beat that. It is rumored that Warner Brothers scrap. I don't think it's rumored. I think it's happening. Amazing Melanie should had a Wonder Woman costume because of that tiara.
Oh, that'd be fun. Oh,
Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Yes. All day, every day.
Agree with Brian. This channel is a godsend. Thank you so much, my dude. Omar, on the fence about Ex Machina by Brian K. Vaughan after reading one issue. Convinced me to pull the trigger. I don't think you're going.
Elevator pitch.
I really don't think you're going to like it, Roberto. I think you're going to hate it because I think this is the most to me. This is when people say, they take politics out of comics. This is a political comic. He is the president of the United States and has superpowers, right? Well, not superpowers, but you read the first issue. So he goes on superhero adventures. So it's a political comic book. And it's probably my least favorite Brian K. Vaughan outside of
I've never read it.
Outside of his Ultimate X-Men. Omar, how do you like your steak?
Medium rare. Or no, rare.
Medium rare.
Oh.
Yep. Now, keep in mind, Lionheart, I live in America. In Peru, well done. You know why? Because you'll die if you have it any other way. Next question. I'm 100% serious. You will die if you have it. What's up, my buddy JT Gamer?
Kentucky.
Hey.
Represent.
Murph, thank you. Congrats.
Thank you.
When will the girls read Berserk? When they're 35?
If I don't sneak it to him before.
Life gives you positive energy. You've been regularly putting out. Thank you so much, my brother. Omar, I have a confession for you. I haven't seen Virgin River since season. Dude, are you serious? Am I the only?
There's some bad dialogue.
My wife was watching me watch Virgin River season 4, and she was making fun of it. But anyway, man.
I'm sure I get the pull. I get
no,
the lure
no, it's
of
horrible.
the drama.
Nobody should watch it. My daughter thought it would be funny to put laxatives in smoothies she made for the family today. I thought it was hilarious. Others not so much. Humor is in the eye of the beholder. Absolutely.
No,
I got my nephew and niece floppies of Justice League, and they're loving it. Which Justice League?
Yeah, Jurassic League.
Jurassic League?
Oh,
Jurassic League.
You know who does that, right?
Good night, Super Leftar. No.
That is Warren
Ellis?
No, Warren Johnson, the guy that
Daniel Warren Johnson. Well, then I'm gonna read it.
Are you a good human being? Good enough to
special.
Nobody's special. Yes, we've been over this. I think I am, but you're
not a good enough human being. That's why you were depend upon the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh,
next
answer. Well, that's why I have my wife here. She's answering for me. Apparently, I'm not a good enough human being. I thought I was, but not anymore. Is Melanie drunk? Yes, I guess she is. Do you think we're gonna
she's throwing some judgery zoos.
Yes, Gerard
I'm
Way.
not!
Yes, I think Gerard Way will definitely get it. Wait, they are coming out. Those are they're in the catalog. Were the New 52 Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman series any good? Or just meh? Ups and downs. Omar, as a Catholic, are there comics you want to read? Just curious.
No.
Yes, I want to read them all.
Specifically as a Catholic?
Are there comics you won't read?
Oh,
Dude, I'm drunk and I can read better than you.
English is a second language, Melanie. Don't be so harsh.
And I don't speak for every Catholic. I speak for Omar Valdivieso.
Omar's type of Catholic.
Yes.
Man, this is a good point. I work at a comic shop and struggle with it. Is this okay for a blank-year-old? Question, because I'm like, Nightmare on Elm Street was my favorite movie at 5 years old.
Right? I mean, like, no, we must come from similar backgrounds.
Real talk, Mutant Menace. I would be okay reading things at that age, but then I think, what about
as a parent?
What about my daughters? Would I be okay with my daughters reading that stuff? Absolutely not. I got to keep my kids as innocent as possible, right? So that's my answer.
It's hard to make child recommendations as somebody without kids because, like, I don't know what your goal as a parent is. So you have to base it off what their level, what they want their kids to be, and you don't know that. So it's really hard.
Omar thank you, Tina. Omar Melanie, thank you. Congratulations on 70K. Thank you so much for providing such great news, entertainment, community for us all. You're both fantastic people, and you deserve all the best.
And
thank you.
I just want to, remind people about the Discord that it is part of our Patreon. But I've learned that if you offer,
your firstborn child's.
Let me.
Okay, sorry about that.
I'm trying to organize my thoughts.
Mm.
The Discord on Patreon, it's only $5 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that if you offer things for like an amount and you pay for it, it means they're worth value, right? Like I used to offer women's self-defense classes for free and people would come only one time. If they paid money, they would come back because they paid money. So that connects to me saying the Discord is a positive place. If you're willing to pay $5 a month to be a part of our Patreon, you can be part of the Discord. And it is a very positive place. Like seriously, maybe twice somebody's been like,
We weed out the people that hate Avengers: The Crossing and Batman Year 2. Those people don't belong with us. They belong elsewhere.
But somehow they let me in.
Will somebody let Tina in?
Huh? What? Won't let you in?
No, I said something, but you guys let me in.
So obviously we let anybody in.
So quit bad talk about yourself. So if that's something you're interested in, right, join the Patreon because the Discord, like people have inside jokes. As you can see, we've got inside jokes. And I think that's a very hallmark trait. Hallmark of being a close-knit community. Like we've got the joke of Sweet Evening Breeze that not everybody knows, right? It's an inside joke. And I wrote like a college paper on this. Woo, jazz hands. I'm so smart. You've got the joke about today, the color of your Patreon name on the Discord and stuff like that. It's fun. And I think that is what Omar and I, really strive for. Yes, it is his job. Yes, money is involved, but
thank you.
Like
baby.
we choose consciously not to do certain things because we want to keep this a positive, honest channel.
Kick that bot.
And what did you say, Tina?
Kick that bot. It's back.
Oh, damn it! Bots are back. Block
You're so positive. Let's kick that bot.
Wait. Do they have like a 10% off near me condition code though?
This is a family-friendly show, Omar. Okay. I said to keep it.
AMA at the 7.
Save that for the AMA. Invite the bot on the AMA.
Congratulations, Omar and company. For my question, which X-Men panel from the past to present is your most favorite, or maybe the one that made such an impression on you?
That's a good question.
Honestly, I go back to Fall of the Mutants every single time. Sir, I'd like to shake your hand. Brings a tear to my eye every time I think about it.
Who says it to who?
It's the reporter, the cameraman talking to Wolverine, because they're about to give their lives to save humanity, even though humanity hates them.
So the
And-
cameraman wants to shake Wolverine's hand.
Oh my god, that breaks me every time. Right now, even talking about it, I love that panel. Like, because that's what you do in life, right? Like you give up something for the better of everyone else. I think that's what I've learned from Claremont's X-Men. Absolutely. Professor Xavier's a jerk. That's awesome. Before we go, congrats.
Oh, I'm
Happy.
happy to join you in the journey and looking forward to what comes
Thank you,
next.
George.
Good night, George, or good day, wherever you are. I think it's really cool that we talk to people like around the world, right?
It is. It's really awesome.
The bot got excited
About this.
the
The bot. Melanie was going
there
on
are no
about.
bots in Discord. And James, I took a picture of your comments so that I won't forget.
Oh, thank you, James.
And Max.
Hey, congrats, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Congrats, Kyle. Proud OG
He's
subscriber.
got the Drummond YouTube channel.
He
So if you feel
interviewed-
like Philly Collins.
He interviewed Phil Collins' son. Not seeing any tears, Omar. Not yet.
Yeah, Omar. Gosh, it's no true.
Warren is pretty. Warren is rough, man. It's hard to pick your favorite moment, right? Wrong answer. Cyclops telling Cap it's to respectfully get up. It's my favorite Cyclops moment for real is, oh, what a stupid way to die. When he's about to be crushed by the foot of a celestial and he's looking up and he's like, oh, what a stupid way to die. As the ending of the comic book is a celestial
Who
foot
is this,
coming down.
Cyclops?
Cyclops.
But he
Mhm.
didn't.
No, he did. Spoilers, Melanie. He lived.
Cyclops does have good moments. It's just fun to hate.
You know,
on him.
Jess might join us. He says, "Give me 2 minutes." Jess,
Seriously?
yeah. So I'll
And you
stay-
were like, we gotta wrap it up.
Oh,
My
yeah,
name is
my buddy
Omar
Jess
Valdivieso.
might join.
I'm talking to this movie channel. Thank you. One thing you did include in the clip show was that Patreon video you did.
You did a Patreon video?
I did. It was about Venom.
I
And I
remember
was
that.
like, I had the smoking jacket and I had wine and I was talking about Venom. So thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, that's on Patreon.
Last, Omar gave up at Alpha Omnibus for all these new and reprinted Omnis. They're
I
coming,
bought
buddy.
Alf singles at the con, and I will do so at New York Comic Con. Maybe I should make a video of like Alf, the search for Alf.
They ripped out my beard?
No,
I don't
the
think so.
sweetie
A
pie.
dating site for omnibus nerds. There's dozens of us. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
on Discord. No, I have not seen any
Ringmaster, what's up, buddy?
dating on there.
Omar, I just ordered my Xbox
Oh,
Series X.
good.
Good for you, man. What games are you getting, my dude?
And Outlaw Southpaw 828 and Dry Ridge. Wow, look how many Kentucky people we got for
There's
this
a
for
lot.
KYTC. Kentucky, I don't know what the TC stands for. This
Yeah,
week.
I got you.
I feel like I
Kentucky,
should know.
Kentucky.
Like,
TC
is it
this
part
week.
of the state government? Is that what it
Think so.
is? Here's Shanda Sook, and
There's
after our
mine.
celebration,
Where you been,
Tipsy
man?
Tim. Come on, Tipsy.
He's the one that
I feel
quoted
like I'm the
you.
only one.
Not fine ass Tina, professional ass Tina.
Professional ass Tina.
No, David, it will be fun.
Tomorrow gonna be rough. Nope, I gotta do videos tomorrow too, my brother.
Oh, it was an unboxing video when I was angry. It wasn't Berserk and it was Black Clover, and I didn't know what Black Clover was, and I was so excited for Berserk.
You were ranting about that on what? When we were coming back from Louisville the other day. You're like, I received that Black Clover. I don't know anything about Black Clover.
I gave it to a kid. I gave it to a student. I was like, you like Black Clover? Here you go. I don't even know what this
Dude,
stuff
Jay
is.
Eduardo knows what's up.
decent.
Another great panel was Cyclops forgetting how to talk to as he watches Psylocke. Because yeah,
With the
Jean was talking about
Pikachu
like,
swimsuit?
when she's coming. Yeah, in that's X-Men number 8. Adjectiveless X-Men number 8, and she's coming out of the water, as people call it, the Pikachu swimsuit. She's looking all fine.
Oh, the
Cyclops
I
like-
choose you.
and Cyclops like, oh yeah, that Professor X guy.
What are you doing with a beard?
Like,
You know,
yeah, choose
Whenever you're,
you. Yeah.
whenever you're looking at Psylocke, that's what you do.
with your beard?
Yes.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Jeff arrived
Jeff,
late.
what's up, my
It's
brother?
okay. And Outlaw Southpaw, how did I not know
Kentucky that's where your
This-
dad
Transport cabinet.
My dad was the chief bridge inspector for the state Outlaw Southpaw 828. He passed away in 2013. And I still have a picture of him sitting on top of a bridge. And I want to show it to students and be like, look at how happy he is. You got to work to graduate. If you want to do something like this, you know, you got to work for it. And look at how happy he is. Oh, he was so cool. But yeah, he was the chief bridge inspector for the state. And I really wish I appreciated that when I was a kid. But anyway, that's another story. Turn around. Look at
Someone
what you
say,
see.
Miss Charmy, my heart and soul. Black Clover is awesome. The last news chapters. Thanks for suggesting Gotham Central, Omar.
Oh,
now it's one of my favorite comics. I love Montoya. Such a dude. And if you
I
want
like Montoya in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Well, she appeared in the cartoon first and then came over.
Like Harley Quinn. I know that. Jess!
We got a special.
What's up,
dude? Jess, tell me how great I am again.
I was just. I just came back from a baseball game, which is an American sport, Omar. I know you may not know it since you've only been here a couple years, but
I like this. I like somebody who digs on Omar just like I do.
No, bullshit. Half of my people make up your favorite American sport, buddy. So keep on going.
pretty much three quarters. Yeah, pretty much three quarters. I went to the arepa zone and I had an arepa and said, "The food of my people."
The food of my
What did you have?
You don't know what a arepa is?
Look at him rolling his R's.
I took 3 years of high school Spanish.
Okay, wait a minute.
You had to do certain things with your tongue, Jess, to be able to roll your R.
Who are these people calling the god of comics? I'm sorry. Are they calling Jess the god? Really?
Now we can get it going. I don't think I've met Tina before. Hey, Tina.
No, we've not put it on live stream together. Hi. Nice to meet you. Now there's two people.
We've moved past that. You can drink out of the bottle now, honey. It's okay.
This is a drinking show.
No, Melanie. Stay classy, Melanie. Stay classy.
Melanie, stay
I've never
classy.
been classy. It's empty.
That's why I married her. All right. The king of
No, I know the real story why you married her. You said, "Get in the car, let's go."
No,
the X-Men expert has joined. Says Blas Gutierrez.
Did you say the X-Men expert? Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Blas
man.
Gutierrez.
What is happening here? He suggests one good comic book.
Just the expert.
And fried chicken down my gullet. Represent Kentucky. That's what's going on.
Oh, that sounds really good right now.
KFC. Oh man, fried chicken does.
Oh man.
What,
KFC closed down here.
You've been drinking for 2 hours on this show?
And
Yeah,
nothing to eat.
Bourbon Barrel Red, which is from Louisville, and it's really good because it's aged in a bourbon barrel, and anything aged in a bourbon barrel is good. And this is Apothic Red. It is not local, but it's really good. I tried that.
According to Omar, he was aged in a bourbon barrel.
I was aged in a bourbon barrel. I used to work at Buffalo Trace, baby.
That's right. And I've heard those stories.
Yes. They're not appropriate for this.
No,
Maybe at an AMA.
Oh, Tina's heard them. Okay.
Oh, Tina knows those stories. Too.
I've heard plenty of them. The bathroom story.
Oh, well, here, Chris has got a serious comic question.
Okay.
Hush. Have you heard anything about Transformers Phase 3 Volume 4 for the IDW collection? And I'm not making fun because I know this story is really important.
I think Volume 4 will wrap up the Transformers years at IDW.
There you go.
No solicits so far, but I think it's coming. It's just sad that will be the last one, and God knows where that series will end up going.
Also, dando clase maestro.
Sebastian said.
Where are you learning Spanish? What's happening here?
I'm going back to your incoming compliments.
High school.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go back 200 comments of everybody excited that I'm here.
I know. I showed a lot of them.
Who Who has the algorithm which says when this channel will hit 80,000? Jess
That's
does.
what we were trying.
Jess
to
always
figure
holds me
out.
back. Just when I'm suffering.
I'm value added.
Don't
Tina
blame
and I are
other
gonna
people for your shortfalls, Omar.
No, that's what I
Tina
do.
and I are going to help you get to 80 right now, tonight.
Absolutely.
Right now,
like,
it's like-
if you have not subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Subscribe right now. I'm telling you.
Right.
I better go subscribe.
I just lost.
Jess, why have you not subscribed?
Yes, I just lost 2,000 subscribers. What's happening?
They're unsubscribing so they can resubscribe and get more giveaways.
Look at very.
Oh, this is a great.
Thank you, Very Fine Connection, for the super chat. Omar, congrats. You were my favorite, right behind Omnidog and
No,
S.
there's
Super
no
Squad
way.
D.
There's no
Please
way.
share this generous super chat with those hardworking channels. Bendis for life.
What's happening?
Hashtag Bendis for life. This is the greatest stream I've ever been on. I love it.
What is that about?
But seriously, thank you, Very Fine
That
Condition.
there's no way that's
I
not.
like your name.
There's only one person that could be, because anybody that mentions SSD, it's gotta be him.
What, you think it's Texas Tyler?
He's not ponying up $10 to you.
He wouldn't open his wallet to you. What are you talking about?
He'll
Yeah.
give me figures, but he won't give me money. That is true.
You need it for the figures, yeah.
He's
Okay,
extremely angry with me.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Oh, you guys just hung out. Give it a couple of days. They'll be fine. Question for Omar Jess. If you guys were going against each other, Family Feud, who would be on each of your teams? 5-person team. Now, is this real or fiction?
I'll take Tina.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I'll
You
take
don't want
Tina.
me. I've got manga. That's it.
What makes you think that you could pick first? Because you're older?
Because I'm the guest.
Okay, I'll give you that. I will
Okay.
take.
I guess. I don't care if you pick me or not.
We all saw that look.
Okay, good. I'll take Melanie. I'll take Melanie and Tina.
I will take Melanie. I'll take Melanie. All right, go ahead, Jess. Do your.
I'll pick my daughter.
Okay.
She's
I'll take Amanda.
She's
I'll take Amanda.
extremely
I'll take
smart.
Amanda. All right, go ahead.
You didn't pick me.
I took you first.
Okay, so it's me, Tina, and my daughter.
All right. Hey,
How
go
many
ahead.
more do we get?
You got 3 more.
It's got 5.
How many people do I have in my family? I just met Tina.
There's
Apparently you adopted Tina.
Maddie. No one's picked Maddie.
Yeah, pick Maddie.
No,
I'll
you
pick
have a
Kristen.
co-host.
Kristen's my internet daughter.
He's got a co-host. He has got to pick her. I will take. Let's see. I got Melanie, Amanda. I'll take Maddie. Your
Okay,
turn, Omnidog.
You got Kristen, Tina, my daughter, and I get 2 more picks.
Yeah, you get 2, man.
You'll notice I'm leaving Patty out of this.
Yeah, leave your wife out of
Patty
it.
is a saint.
That's why I'm leaving her out of it.
Yeah, leave her out of it. She doesn't even know anything his wife.
I want her to stay a saint. Let's see. I'll pick my daughter's best friend, Margaret. She's very smart.
Margaret. Okay. Margaret. Really? You're gonna throw a Margaret at me? All right,
I am.
You're gonna throw.
I'm gonna take Psycho Cleveland.
You're gonna take Psycho Cleveland. Damn, that was my next pick.
That was your next pick? Yeah.
What about
Damn. Oh gosh, I forgot about Larson.
Reed.
Oh man. What about our co-host, man?
Oh,
All right.
man.
I just took Psycho Cleveland. Oh, that was yeah. All right, go ahead, man.
I was trying to see.
Okay, I'll take Curtis. I'll take Curtis.
Oh, you bastard. I'll take Lars.
Okay, that's fair.
Raise. Yes. I'm
Is that everybody?
proud to
Then we got
sign her.
5, right? I chose Psycho.
Library.
Library.
Actually, that's a good one. He's got a table. And that's a really good one.
Curtis
hates Dazzler?
Oh,
yeah. He and I exist because I love Dazzler and he hates Dazzler, so we negate each other.
So picking Psycho Cleveland over to co-host is a very wise move, right? We live with our co-host. Somebody said pick Riley because of the manga knowledge. I got manga knowledge, man. I got Tina.
Riley didn't even get you toys.
Oh,
Forget him.
I got the manga knowledge.
I'm airing it out.
Jesse, Nets
I
win.
don't know.
Really? How does that?
Have like a tiny bit more.
What Nets?
Look at that. Pick
Big
Leo.
Leo. And answer's
Answer's
cute.
cute. Oh, I miss that kid.
Remember when we did the spread shop video and we had
Look,
I
you,
had
like you,
Child Harry doing
you
Ask My
screamed.
Asking
You
A.
didn't pick
I know I
me.
did.
And it picked up Great. Even though I did pick you.
Well,
Well, you were giving her some mad side eye. Like you're like, if I don't pick her, how mad is she going to be
Can
tonight
you
after the
imagine that?
stream?
She's like, I know.
I won't remember.
Let me tell you something. The definition of Melanie telling me you can pick anybody you want to is the definition of your lady saying it's fine.
Yeah, no, you got to pick her. Like if my wife says it's fine, it is not fine. That is a red flag right there.
What's now? How come you guys are all dressed up? I noticed Melanie had a tiara.
Okay,
Oh, I was doing a video and Melanie wanted to dress up.
No, hush, whatever. I told you to dress up.
She told me to dress up.
And then
Melanie was like, "We're dressing up."
Forehead. Yeah, well, that's why I love people. Oh, I don't have my tiara. This is my prom.
Oh, now your costume doesn't
This
make any
is my
sense.
dress I bought because I look like a princess. If like you can see the train, and I never had an opportunity to wear it. We went to like this New Year's like party.
I say New York.
New Year's, and I didn't wear it. I was thinking, was that before or after? Well, regardless, if I chaperone a prom, I can wear it in public.
Omar, who's better, Pharaoh lad or Matter Eater lad? Note: you will need to stand in the judgment of Omnidog if you are incorrect.
Are these real characters?
Yeah, these are real characters. Sadly,
No, I thought the same thing, Melanie. I was like,
nobody remembers these characters.
One of them is the greatest character in comics because he gave his life to save the galaxy.
And that would be
Which
Matter
Eater
No, that
lad?
was Pharaoh lad, you jerk.
No one remembers.
You jerk. It was Pharaoh lad.
Is this like Kite Guy,
Okay,
Kite Boy?
No, this is
My
back in the
manga
Silver
knowledge
Age.
stopped in
Okay.
2000, so I need like a kid. I need Geo.
Yes.
I said
No,
Geo.
no. Josh is correct because like it's really interesting. Omar's knowledge for manga stops
You don't-
at a certain point.
You don't need
My comic knowledge stops, basically the same time that his manga knowledge stops, and like it's flipped.
Gotcha. Mhm.
I am getting the Treehouse of Horror. Of course, I am. It's
Mine just came in.
Oh, did it? That's
oh.
cool. Oh, at least you love Simpsons.
Who'd you get yours from, Jess?
Amazon.
Never heard of
Amazon.
them. Okay.
Oh, I'm so
You mean,
like Target.
You mean Cheap Graphic Novels?
like Target?
Yeah, Walt's Comics. Sorry.
Walt Comic Shop. Oh, you know Walt. Okay, I can see it now. Omar will. Wait, I can choose anybody, not outside of. Okay.
Somebody told me I used to look like Salma Hayek.
Oh, well,
Well,
then we're going.
This was years ago, and I said,
Then I'm going to be completely politically incorrect.
yes, go for it.
Start with every woman from Mad Men.
Christina Hendricks.
Yeah.
First of all,
her. Was
first of all,
January
how
Jones
dare
on
you?
that show?
No, I got dibs. Sorry. No, sorry, Jess. I'm sorry. You can have Salma Hayek though. Look at Salma
I don't
Hayek.
want Salma Hayek. I want the daughter.
Where's Salma Hayek? She's so knowledgeable.
Omar's not going to get any answers or questions answered. He's just, we know what he's going to be doing.
It looks like she was in a courtroom.
I want the daughter from there that's now playing Sabrina and is so awesome. What's her name? She was in my favorite horror movie, The Black Coat's Daughter.
Really? That's your favorite? I'll take Darcy. I'll take Darcy. Okay.
Well.
Okay.
Omar has a type, and I'm seeing it right now.
Light me up with Elizabeth Olsen then.
He's Latino.
Light you up with Elizabeth Olsen. Okay.
Let's see some Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay, I got to download that, Jess. I don't have any of that.
Just like
What
you got-
the hell are you doing with 70,000 subscribers and no
I
gift?
got her. Margot Robbie. I know you like her.
Okay, I'll be quiet. That would be a great Emma Frost. I am, certain of that.
You want to take her on your team? Okay, you can have her on your team.
Oh, thank you.
What am I trying to say? We
called it the waffle folder.
Even if we don't showcase them, I'm reading the comments.
Hey! Josh is right. This is a family show with Salma Hayek. She was in.
Christina Hendricks is correct politically in every other way. Also.
Who said that?
She is.
I don't want Salma Hayek. Something that no other.
Are you accusing me of something there, Hamza? I'm saying I wanted somebody else.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I've dated
There's nothing
many
wrong
of
with
What
that.
exactly are you saying there?
Omar
I'll
was
take her.
with Aunt May. Sally Field, not no. I do like Sally Field.
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say Sally Field. That's a good choice.
She was great
There
as
you
the flying
go.
nun. I would fly that nun. All
She
day,
was
every
cute.
day.
She was cute as the flying nun.
Yeah, but I think I'd take Marissa Tomei over the flying nun. Sorry.
I wonder.
Oh,
that makes
yes,
me
the
Even
wonder-
as a Catholic.
Oh, Kiernan Shipka. Yeah, she's awesome.
Mhm.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico. That makes me want to watch it again. It and Selma Hayek.
Megan from Mad Men.
Who was Megan?
That was his second wife, the French girl, right? David C. She's the one that did the dance for him.
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay, peace and love, Hamza. All is forgiven.
Hey, man, thank you for joining me for this.
So you went to a baseball game?
Yeah, we just got back and we went to see the Nats play the Mets. Because this won't mean anything to anybody in this audience or in this chat, but Jacob deGrom was pitching for the Mets for the first time in almost a year, and I wanted to see him play today, and he pitched great, but the Mets got their asses kicked. But I just wanted to see deGrom pitch for 5 innings. He was awesome, and so I'm happy.
Really, Jacob deGrom.
I get it.
Awesome, man.
Like Omar and I.
Omar's like, yes, I know the sports ball.
I do not. I'm just repeating words. It's what you do in an interview. Are you serious, Jacob deGrom? You don't say.
No,
He hand delivered me in a arepa.
I do get the lure because like Omar, I, and Tina, we don't watch sports, right?
Well,
we don't.
I mean, I watch some.
No, you don't.
No, the most I've ever watched sports was the Bengals back in like 86 when my dad would like disrupt Thanksgiving by watching football.
Hey, look at that. Peter Parker is canonically
Well, then
a
I am
Mets
too
fan,
because
so I can
he is my
appreciate it.
crush.
I like a roguish type. The name, not in general. Or maybe I do.
Oh, Delusional Arcade. This guy has been following me for such a long time. My cousin is manager of the Nats. True story.
Oh, wow.
This guy repairs arcade games, has a YouTube channel, has been following us. for
That's
a long time,
amazing.
and is such a
He
freaking
used
amazing.
to have an arcade
Cabinet?
Yeah,
I did.
cabinet, but never did anything with it. Which is
I mean, he
cool,
drinks.
like,
We drank 2 bottles of wine.
we drank 2 bottles of wine.
Yeah, but that's okay.
What's
Every-
Tina on?
Oh, that's
Are you
I'm
passing?
on my 3rd glass, which is technically drunk for me.
Oh yeah,
She's
Tina,
technically
Tina's
good.
a cheap drunk.
I ruined Omar's shoes a couple of times.
What's up,
Thank you,
Hunter?
Hunter.
How you been, my dude? We had dinner with him and his lady when we were in Charlotte.
That sounds bad, Omar. Rephrase that.
No, it didn't.
I said we had
Tina.
dinner with him and his
His
lady.
lady. We had.
What sounded so bad about that?
I'm
I
drunk.
had dinner with Jess and his wife.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, that was so nice.
Girlfriend?
I watched
Are we talking about me? What's happening?
and playing baseball all the time, right?
Horseradish. What?
Oh, I wish it was my birthday. Is what he's saying. The Bengals. I love Susanna Hoff.
Well, I've seen the Bengals in concert.
Oh,
I was talking about the sports team.
Let me.
Like they used to have Jim Plunkett on it.
Let me tell you something. Jess has
Yes?
seen every effing cool band in concert.
Yeah,
because
you have.
he really has. Like, I remember that's how we bonded. I'm like, oh my God, I just realized that you've seen every band I've ever wanted to see in concert live in your lifetime. And I think that's freaking amazing.
Oh, well,
And
thank you, buddy. Oh, hey, you got invaded by a porn site.
Yeah. Okay. Well, use the code near mint condition to get 10% off your first I'm not above that. All right, Jess.
I suppose because we put the word celebrate.
What groups have I seen that you wish you had seen?
Bengals?
I just remember this.
The Bengals, yeah.
No, the Bengals. Although I do love the Bengals.
Yeah.
What was the first band you saw in concert?
The very first concert I saw, I think it was Kiss back in 1977.
I saw Kiss in Lexington, Kentucky in 1997.
What?
Nice.
I didn't know that.
20 years after you did. That was an early concert for me.
Did you see Queen?
Was that like
no.
Lexapalooza?
No, but tell
Elvis?
no. Hold on. Tell him who else you saw. Jeff.
I've seen Led Zeppelin.
Look, see?
There you go.
Well, let's see.
AC/DC?
Well, I've seen AC/DC at least 4 times.
Wait,
back when Bon Scott was alive. That's how old
Yeah.
I am. I saw with
See?
Bon Scott.
Mhm.
I have
What
not
about,
seen
What about Van Halen? Have you seen Van Halen?
Van Halen. I saw once. I
Who
saw
was the
Blue
lead
Oyster
singer?
Cult like 5 times. Doobie
Boston?
Brothers.
Who
The
was
Eagles.
the Van Halen? Who was Van Halen at the time?
It was David Lee Roth.
That you saw old school Van Halen.
I did. I was in college.
Love it. But have you seen Stan Bush?
No.
Stan Bush?
Uh-huh. Hold on. Do you know who Stan Bush is, Jess?
I'm sorry, I don't.
You know,
Because you gave us the vinyl.
you
stupid.
do it. No, he did. You called him stupid. He was throwing away the vinyl to Transformers, the soundtrack, and I'm like, he's saying, "I'm getting rid of that crappy pop music." I was so mad.
That's what I called it.
You called it crappy pop music. I'm like, are you
No, Omar's like, yeah, we saw this guy. I mean, he did the Transformers, Tina. I'm like, oh, that boring movie.
What is wrong, dude? You haven't.
Lydia made her friends watch that for her 13th birthday.
You haven't lived until you've seen Medusa. Which incarnation of Medusa? I'm pretty sure Jess was there. Oh, look at who just popped up.
Tyler, why are you mad at me? I saw Metallica and Motorhead together back in like 1985.
I did see Motorhead.
That's before like they got canceled because of Napster.
No, nobody canceled Metallica.
Oh, Metallica.
Because they
right.
went so heavy.
No, yeah, they can sue whomever they want to, but nobody ever canceled them, Tina.
I mean, they
Motorhead,
disappeared from
did
the landscape, basically.
I did see separately. But I did see Metallica with Kid Rock in 98, 99. Oh, wow. With Kid Rock in Owenton, Kentucky.
Really?
Oh, it was a horrible concert. That
I
was
would
back
not,
when,
yeah.
when Kid Rock had like a little person with him.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that like the mini-me from like
No, that was his thing.
I think his name was like Joe, Little Joe or something.
Yeah.
He passed away.
I remember that.
Long ago. But you know, like he had this. That was like kind of like Kids Rock thing. Yeah. Ozzy and Rob Zombie.
Echo. I think it's on your end, Jess.
That echo cancellation.
Oh, you're hearing echo from me?
Not anymore.
It started when not anymore.
Okay,
there it is.
If you go to settings, Jess, and you go to echo cancellation, that should get rid of it. Did you ever see I saw Guar? Who saw it? How many times have you seen Guar?
Echo cancellation is already checked.
So it should be good.
Check.
Yep, we're good now.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
I've seen Guar twice. I've seen them feed somebody to that live stage demon creature in the middle one time. That thing was nuts. I loved it. Have you ever seen Guar? Do you know who it is, Jeff?
I do know who they are, but I've never seen them.
They were insane. I saw them with Danzig back in 1990.
Glenn Danzig, yeah.
Yeah. Mother. Yeah, that guy.
He started the Misfits.
Guar
was like this death metal band that would dress up as like demon monsters. They were ridiculous.
They're crazy.
It was like gore and stuff. It was like more of a stage show than an actual like music.
Absolutely. Omar, Dare to Believe. That's right. I Dare to Believe.
Man, and the kids, they love.
Oh yeah, Beavis and Butthead.
I actually listened to that vinyl the other day, so thank you. Like a genuine thank you. I'm not being sarcastic.
Genuine thank you.
And Bert's asking about how about Steely Dan? Have you seen
I never got a chance to see them. I never got a chance to see them live. Tyler's currently texting me about why he's mad at me.
I'm telling him to jump
you guys
on.
are having a tiff?
I'm telling him to jump on.
I mean,
jump on, buddy.
2 hours and 40 minutes. Wow.
It's because I keep making him buy hot toys, apparently.
Holy crap! Are we gonna do a 3-hour stream? Let's do a 3-hour stream.
Let's go.
Saw Anna and open for David. 9-inch. I did see 9-inch nails.
Ooh, that's
I went to see
awesome.
them in high school with my friend Teresa, and there was male frontal nudity.
Really?
And that was the first time I saw that live at a concert. I was 17 years old. And I was like, is every concert going to be this crazy?
I did see Rush, Renee.
Was not that crazy. Guar has a documentary on Shudder. That's awesome.
What about the Beach Boys? Have you seen them or Elton John?
I would love to have seen Elton John.
I saw the Beach Boys back in 1976.
That's way before I was born. That's awesome, dude. Have you seen Elton John though?
No.
Dude, we need to go see
I'm a fan,
Elton
but
John.
I haven't seen him.
Tyler and Jess for $70K, Cycle Cleveland for $100. Wow. That means Cycle Cleveland is so much better than Tyler and Jess.
What?
Cycle Cleveland, you put your energy into cycling. What else do you bring to the table? You got a GoPro?
He sent me independent comics. Like he was
Actually, I would like
like Goiter?
GoPro videos.
He loves Goiter.
He does love Queen. I never did get to see Queen. Did you ever see Queen?
I didn't. Big D, I saw Led Zeppelin and AC/DC many, many, many times.
Oh wow.
Did see Rush.
I saw Prince in '99.
Twisted Sisters.
Never got a chance to see Prince.
That dude, let me tell you, that dude could play more than a guitar. He was playing the saxophone. He was playing the freaking piano. He was multi-talented. And I know everybody just gives him props for being, Prince, but he wrote a lot of music. He was a wonderful freaking human being. I love Prince. Oh my God, just made it. Oh, what's up, buddy?
Your channel's been my go-to, and I'm also an Omnidog fan. Hope to meet you all someday. Yes, because you gave us that wonderful gift through your friends at the Heroes Con.
And I met your friend at the Heroes Con, and he told me that you guys quote Omnidog at parties. And I was like, I'm gonna tell my friend Jess because he will love hearing that. And I texted him. I'm like, dude, there are people that quote you at parties. I don't know what kind of parties they're going to, but
I don't think you told me that. You called me up and blamed me for 11 o'clock comics.
You dumb bastard. That also happened. That also happened.
Which I don't have a problem with at all. 11 o'clock comics. I don't even know them.
Kraftwerk. I know what Kraftwerk is. Yes. I'm the operator of my pocket calculator.
Omar, do you really want like gold trade paperbacks? Some people into those as giveaways. I have a ton to give away, either you or library.
Seriously, or David, my what's my classroom library? I've got a whole bookshelf. It's an old which IKEA bookshelf is it? Is it a Billy?
It's a Billy.
It's a Billy.
I gave her a Billy.
I've got to find room in my classroom because it's pretty small, but I'm filling that up with comics. So that would be great for that as well, because I'm not getting some of those back.
No, I was one of those kids that stole the teacher's books and comics.
Tina, you're the worst. You ever seen Billy?
I was a poor kid. I had to get my reading material from somewhere.
I will email parents, but yeah, I'm going to lose some.
Jess, you ever seen Billy Joe?
No, I haven't.
That's somebody I've always wanted to see.
Mm-hmm. Look at all these.
I've seen Pink Floyd once with Van Morrison. Jess, did you ever see the original Pink Floyd?
Excuse me, no.
Oh, dude.
I did see The Who.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll be at the party with Matt. We'll yell out, "That a hardcover!" Nobody but me and him know that it's an Omnidog reference. See?
I don't think you told me that. You just told me.
I texted. Damn it, Jess. We're in the Omnidog or Omnibros chat. I messaged you and you were like, "Oh, okay."
Was he was like, "That's nice, Omar."
Nice.
No, the only thing I remember is the 11 o'clock comics guys.
Cycle Cleveland.
inside joke. Oh my goodness, you're so outside.
No, the 11 o'clock comics guys
So
were
outside.
They were
This is an
great.
inclusive
They-
program, Melanie.
They came up to me and like they were really sweet and said
And I was
hello.
looking at Spider-Man issues.
I never saw the boss. I never saw Bruce Springsteen. Have you seen Bruce Springsteen?
Twice.
Bastard. I was supposed to go to the river, his tour of the river. but then things happened. I was supposed to see Tom Petty. Did you see Tom Petty?
I saw him once.
Oh, you bastard. My brother forgot to buy me tickets. And then he passed away a month later, man. Oh,
Likely
that's so
story.
I love Tom Petty.
I saw him
Omar,
early, like
let's log into the DC
1982 or
solicitation
3.
Site and drunk rant about all the books DC hasn't been smart enough to give us. And we would buy. Oh, man. Absolutely. Jess, did you ever see John Denver?
No, I like them both, but I never saw them.
He does.
You
I kind of know those dudes. You know, what do you mean? What the hell does Psycho Cleveland know? Like, who do you know in 11 o'clock comics, Psycho Cleveland? That's what I want to know.
Well, wait, he's not yelling. So he must be serious.
Oh, he ain't yelling. He always yells.
Ringmaster saw Black
I saw
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath in
2001.
2001.
What are you doing, Ringmaster? Totally random. And you don't have to read it. But RRR is magnificent.
It's the movie on Netflix. I need to watch it.
I've
heard
seen
so many
half of
people
it.
Tell me about it.
You seen half?
What do you think, Jeff?
It's amazing. It's a 3-hour movie though, and I only had enough time to watch half of it. It's amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Really?
What's it supposed to be about?
Well,
it's not a Bollywood film. It's like
it's a Tollywood film. It's from a different region. Lou updated me on it. It's a Tollywood film, and Melanie, it features the most handsome man I have ever seen as the policeman.
Me?
No, I
heard
have
it
a
from Jess.
complete and total man crush on this guy.
Me. Keep going.
It's back during colonial times in India. He's a policeman. The Brits steal a girl from a tribe and to keep as their own, like the colonial governor. And there's a guy that is responsible for getting her back from this tribe. And the handsome policeman is responsible for finding this guy. They end up meeting, saving another kid, and they don't realize who each other are yet. And they become complete bromance and have the most amazing dance off that I've ever seen. It was like a 10-minute amazing dance off where they kicked all these British dudes' asses on the dance floor. And it's an incredibly choreographed scene, but it's very high tension adventure. It's a bromance. I've only seen half, so I don't know how it ends, but that's the plot, where the guy from the tribe is trying to get the girl back in the governor's mansion, and the handsome policeman is trying to get him, but they don't know who they are yet. They don't know that each other are.
This movie is called RRR.
Yes,
RRR,
Terry.
yeah.
It's called RRR.
This movie is 3 hours and 10 minutes long.
I'll fast forward to the dance off.
No,
No.
you'll not. You'll
No,
watch
watch the
5
whole thing
segments.
through.
Segments.
Melanie,
Mandalorian, I have the wonderful, beautiful, gracious gift he gave me of They Might Be Giants poster. Well, both of them in my craft room because they moved, right? And I've got it sitting there and I'm going to put it up. My craft room doesn't have things on the wall yet, but I've got that still framed and I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful.
Smashing Pumpkins is the only band I've seen more than any other band. Omar, do you like Cafe? I've seen. We were at where were we? Was it Nashville or Knoxville? Memphis. We were at the Memphis Music Festival, and I stood and watched like Jerry Lee Lewis and oh my god, Uncle Cracker, who I don't even like.
Uncle Cracker.
I did like Public Enemy. And then the next band after Public Enemy was some band I never heard of. But after that band was Smashing Pumpkins. So I stood
He
in line
waited it out. And
without
why?
peeing and drinking a ton of
Why?
beer, and I made it to the front just to watch Billy Corgan and Smashing Pumpkins. Not the original, mind you, but whatever Smashing Pumpkin was 5 years ago.
Like, what's
play.
wrong with me?
And it was amazing.
I wrote Billy Corgan a letter about how I was sad he was depressed. I'm sorry to hear you're depressed. Hope you get better. And I didn't watch him. I guess I don't care about Billy.
I've not been here in a while. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the kind words.
Is this? Oh, is this why you guys are drinking? This is the 70,000 subscriber celebration.
Okay. Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Melanie.
Oh, hush! Don't you all better than thou me?
More like Psycho Cleveland. We called him Psycho Cleveland. He used to be. What was his name before, Jess? John.
Oh,
something?
before Psycho Cleveland? Yeah, that's right.
It was
What?
John
No,
something.
there was another name.
Well, he didn't use. I don't think he used his real name. I know his real name.
John something.
Well, what's his real name?
You got to shake slash his hands from like
Ooh.
Guns N' Roses slash. I'm sorry, slashing the snake pits. Simeon, what's up?
Oh, there's Simeon.
The only time I saw Smashing Pumpkins live was during their Oceania tour when Billy Corgan was the only. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
Good old Billy Corgan.
What was his name?
His name is Billy Corgan. What?
Oh, top 3 concerts of all time. Bon Jovi, Mr. John Bon Jovi, of course.
Your mom.
Journey.
Your mom.
Journey. Please stop.
I've seen Journey several times.
Wu-Tang. Yeah.
Oh.
Wu-Tang. Absolutely.
Really?
So for Journey, was it the ones we saw?
Yes. Journey with Journey with the
Oh,
open.
that was.
What was the opening act for Journey?
I saw Journey before Steve Perry.
What? Oh, I had the Filipino guy that took over. Steve
Oh, you
Perry.
did? It took over for Steve
He was
Perry?
phenomenal.
Amazing.
That's what I've heard.
Like he did not stop the whole concert. He was jumping around and going back and forth, and he was such a showman. It was amazing.
I'm not gonna dox you, Psycho Cleveland. I can't remember.
Like one of
I
your
can't
French
remember
girls.
what your
Why are you doxing Psycho Cleveland, dude? What's wrong with
I'm
you?
not gonna give you a real name, but you had a fake YouTube name.
It was like
before
John
that.
something. It was something normal. It wasn't anything crazy
Something
like
normal.
Psycho.
It's so boring, Psycho Cleveland.
I'm
I thought
only
it was
familiar with the
Psycho
musical stylings of Thrashing
Thrashing
Shadow.
Shadow.
All right, so those are my 3. Tina, what are your top 3 concerts you've been to?
Because I've only been to the same concert. Ani DeFranco. That is literally the only person I've seen live. I've never, like, my dad was like, we've got to take the kids to AC/DC concert. Never went. Like, all the people I want to see are dead. Like David Bowie, Queen.
Well, now they are, but they weren't like 10 years ago.
No,
They weren't
but
when I was growing
Freddie
up.
Mercury was dead for a long time. Where's
yeah,
Sexy Maddie? Maddie is asleep, probably. Or
I
she
did
just
see
got
the
up.
Rolling Stones back in '78
Look at Jess just whipping it out there.
on the
Wow.
sun. Whoa, take it easy.
just laying it out there, Omar.
That Hugo, you don't
All
have
right.
to, but that would be terrific. That is. Why
Top-
didn't I think of
top
that?
3.
I should get it.
Top 3 concerts, Jess, all time.
Gosh, I've been to like 250.
Oh, look at me. I've been to 250. You ain't ever seen Stan Bush, though.
Man, I'm like man over here.
I
I'm
never
just
felt that touch.
You got power.
I've lost all my cred that I haven't seen.
Yeah, you're done,
Stan
man. You're
Bush.
done. Phrasing. All right, man. What do you got? What do you got? Top 3, Jess.
Okay,
Top 3.
it's taken me a second. I'm going back to the list because I saw most of them in my 20s and 30s and teens.
Mhm.
I've seen Cheap Trick like 7 times, so I love Cheap Trick.
Wow, nice.
I've seen
I will
them
say
once.
Cheap Trick.
Mhm.
You did?
Yes, one
I
time.
didn't know that.
Well, there's a lot more you don't know, but that's
Uh,
okay. Go ahead, Jess.
U2.
Nice.
Never
Really?
saw them. Love to see them. Okay.
Oh, and it's going to be tough to pick between Bruce Springsteen and the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones. I love
Over
Bruce
the
Springsteen, but I'm
Boss?
going to say The Rolling Stones.
Over the bar. What is wrong with you?
I know.
The Rolling Stones are more classic.
And they
Have you
were
ever seen-
that was back when they were like everything was good. Like some girls had just come out and they were putting out albums that people still listen to. So everything was really great. And they
Have
had
you
the
ever
whole
seen Weird
original
Al?
band.
You ever seen Weird Al?
No, but I love Weird Al.
I love Weird Al
I do
too.
too.
I like to see him live.
Because he's in Transformers.
You've never been to any live concerts. It will change your mind,
Aw.
man. It would really.
It's fun.
Anyone
We just wish
like
recently
Nickel
went to
Creek
Mega
Bluegrass Band? Probably best concert I've ever been to.
I like Bluegrass.
Oh no, I have been to another Voltaire. If you know Voltaire, I've been to Voltaire's, like at a goth club. He showed up. Nobody knows Voltaire because they're not into the goth scene. Voltaire, he does a lot of like gothic music, but he also does like what they call now filking, which is fantasy like folk music. So he did like a bunch of Star Trek like homages and stuff. Like if you can look up Sexy Data Tango, like it's great.
You are an interesting person.
You are an interesting person.
I want to know more about what is it?
Voltaire. Filking. So Dragon Con has a track on filking. They specifically invite people like I'm trying to think of some of the bands that they invite, but it's basically like fantasy music that have like a bluegrass root. They also do like a lot of steampunky stuff.
Oh, wow.
Aerosmith in concert. I saw them in concert. Have you?
I
I took a picture of Chuck Norris. He was
Did
at
you?
Lexington Comic Con.
Yeah.
He was there in 2017, 2018. Yeah.
Before the pandemic.
I met George Takei.
Wait a minute. Does Jess? Jess, you like Nickelback?
I do not.
Okay.
Was I there?
That's a slur, Mr. Awesome. How dare you? I'm suing you.
I want to
That's
see
slander.
Underdog and Omar in a mosh pit.
Oh, mosh pits are so much fun.
They are fun.
No, you get beat up when you're my size.
Omnidog and Omar were in a mosh pit in this room here.
Oh, yeah, we were. Years ago. Bruce was touring with Bill Clinton to support Obama's campaign. Is there any truth to this? I don't know if I should believe Psycho Cleveland or not.
He usually states facts, even though he's yelling.
He usually states facts. I didn't expect to jump into a concert talk. Welcome to the party. Took a picture of Chuck Norris, but he didn't have the beard.
Oh, wow.
He had the beard, and he was older. It was his birthday. He was there on his birthday.
That's exactly where he gets his name from. His stage name is Voltaire.
That was the 18th century. Wow. All right. We got 3 minutes left, so let's wrap this party up. Broken hips, aplenty from that.
From mosh pits.
I'm trying to. In Las Vegas, I saw Britney Spears. I saw Mariah Carey. I never did get to see Celine Dion.
How many concerts have you been to, dude? I do not know.
One. Stan Bush. That's the only one that you need to know.
And,
Stan Bush.
Melanie's like, wrong. They might be giants. If you haven't been to They Might Be Giants, then you haven't seen anything.
Fleetwood Mac in '97, and they were great. We've seen. Who did we see?
Don't
let's
start. That is
ELO.
the worst part.
No, we saw ELO, and we saw Moody Blues.
Moody Blues.
Oh, Moody
I've seen the
Blues.
Moody
Oh,
Blues.
man.
Moody Blues.
Love the Moody Blues.
I
Love
agree
the
with
Moody Blues.
every lyric of the Moody Blues. And there's the bot. Get the bot. Do it. Get the bot.
Typo Negative has the worst. Yeah. I can imagine. I love Typo Negative.
Here.
You were listing Pantera earlier. I was like,
goodbye.
man, he knows some metal bands.
Goodbye, bot.
Goodbye. I suppose because we put celebration in the chat. We never get them on Saturday mornings. Oh, and it's the time of day.
Revealing a
Okay.
secret. I have never been to a concert. Also, bots are
So
back. We got rid of
Bots
them.
are back in town.
Happy 70K just arrived. What I missed? Well, you missed a bunch. You can always go back and rewind.
Concerts. You miss concerts, and you miss random stories, and you miss.
We did see a lot of comedians.
pockets. Pockets in my dress.
Cheech and
That's a
Chong,
big
the Blues
deal.
Brothers.
We saw a lot of comedians. We saw Robin Williams live.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
wow.
That was really cool.
We saw Charlie Murphy also passed away. We saw him live. He was oh,
We
man,
haven't
he was
seen a
awesome.
comedian
We haven't
in
seen
I
a
am not
comedian.
the bottom guy. I am Omnidog. Maximus Jackson.
Who called you the bottom guy? I came
Maximus
back.
Jackson at 10:59.
Bottom guy looks like Claremont. Okay, from now on, he's the bottom guy. He is definitely the
bottom
I
guy.
like that,
Does
Dan.
it make you the top, Omar?
I'm totally the top guy. Jess is the bottom guy. I can guarantee that. So Jess's 10K live stream, we will have Howard Stern trivia. Oh, this guy.
Bottom dog. You're a power.
Oh
bottom.
man.
Come on, Jess. Say you're a power.
Bottom dog. What?
No. Oh man, guys. Save it for the AMA.
And I'm seeing all these live chats at cons. Well, we are going to New York Comic Con, so near top condition.
No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea to have it.
Reggie in the full effect. Always put on a great show. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun. New NMC show, Gotham Nights with Tina.
You know, yeah, I was a goth. I actually used to go to goth clubs in
Yeah, she did.
college.
Cool.
And on that note, I just want to thank everybody for being here. This is 3 hours of a lot of fun and just celebrating with you all. We drank 2 bottles of wine. We had some wonderful co-hosts join in from time to time. What are you doing?
I'm pointing
Oh.
in the correct direction.
Okay. So we got this lady right here. Who are you?
I'm White Cat Cosplay, better known as TikTok Tina. You can find me on TikTok and sometimes on Near Mint Condition, as well as
And-
Near Mint Collective.
There it is. And this bottom.
Near Me Collective is friends of the channel. If you scroll to the bottom,
So is
it's your friends of the
Omnidog.
channel. And bottom guy, when did you do that?
Bottom guy.
I knew it. I knew it. Go ahead, bottom guy. Who are you?
I'm OmniDog from OmniDog's Vault on YouTube, and sometimes I post on Instagram, OmniDogs_Vault.
Oh,
It's
I
not.
didn't know you're on Instagram.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not interested in Instagram. It's just that I don't care.
Well, okay.
I feel
When you reach a certain age, it's kind of like oblivion.
It's just that I don't care. The X-Men expert, otherwise known as Bottom Guy. Everybody, thank you all so much for watching us. We will be doing the 70K giveaway for Patreon in September and for everyone else in September.
But tomorrow I will be doing the random YouTube comment sticker video for who wins the summer reading program giveaway for the video that I put out last week on Near Mint Condition. And it's got over 1,000. That's awesome. So we've got 3 winners that are coming up. So check tomorrow evening-ish.
And you should announce that on TikTok as well, Melanie.
Hey,
You guys
Melanie.
have been increasing your viewership on there, so don't forget to promote that.
That's a good point. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you all for joining us and for being a big part of the channel.
Yes, thank you.
Much
Thank
love.
Peace and love. Peace and
And
love.
Jess, OmniDog's Vault.
Right. OmniDog's Vault. Come see
right.
me. I have lots
Yeah.
of videos.